Hello, hello. Welcome to another WIP IT Sundays. Thank you, everybody, coming in and joining, and thank all my friends coming out, hanging out. We got DaGobiCustoms,
How's it going?
Customs, and Don the Man Sawyer.
Greetings, salutation.
What's everybody working on tonight?
I am still working on the Arno the Assassin.
Me layers that's got. That's a ton of work on that one. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Somebody's flexing. We got the...
Oh, okay, Dom. I see how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. I got a flex for you later on.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I see a few I made.
Oh, no, the ones you made. Hang on. There's a few right here.
That's what I saw there. Yep. Oh, Aaron, we have Modesto.
No hailing.
What's happening?
We're just here hanging out, working on customs. Typical Sunday now.
I am working on Cobra Commander head sculpts for my friend. My awesome friend.
Let's see. What's up with your collection?
Oh, that's what's up. That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know that young lingo, man. That young lingo.
I'm old, so I don't know lingo. I will freely admit I'm old and I don't know lingo.
Oh, my collection, you mean?
Oh, yeah. They ain't talking about mine.
I guess he's talking about what the...
I'm old enough to where I start trying to look up lingo on Webster instead of Urban Dictionary.
Oh, wow.
I'm still working on Prime. I finished up. That's
this time.
Yeah, definitely show that second thing off.
I finished up Board Pumpkin. I got to complete it. Let me go to the larger layout here.
Now, Sugar, you got to say it right. It's low pumpkin.
And I think it turned out pretty good. And I ended up having to redo the jacket and the waist cover because I don't know what kind of material McFarlane uses for these rubber pieces. The regular Tester's acrylics would not stick to it. It just peeled right off. Even after being sealed, it just did not take weight. The Mia worked fine, and the Tester's blackwash worked fine.
I can give you a little tip, but you have to be careful.
What's that?
Mix a little acetone with the paint.
That's what I did with the Tamiya to get it to stick really well. I used
it'll like
Winsor Newton, thinned it down, and it actually stuck.
It'll melt the vinyl a little bit and get it to get in there all nice and deep like.
It's a good bond.
Yep, that started out as the McFarlane Joker. I did some repainting on the legs and arms just because the knees and elbow joints were a different color purple from the rest of the legs. So I like try to blend that in a little better. When I was doing that, I just blended the jacket and the waist cover. And where these are super flexible and it's got articulation like skeleton underneath, it was just crumbling the paint. But when I did the black wash and I used the thin down Tamiya, touch up the collar piece. No problem there.
Let's get that magnet going, buddy.
And when I had them apart to redo that, I was thinking about attaching the cape, much like I did Prime when I put embed magnets and glue the magnet to the cape. Instead, put the magnet in the cape, in the body, but I didn't glue it to the cape. Because it stays on there really good without it. But what it is, I'm probably going to end up selling this one. Somebody buys this, store their magnet, and secure the cape a little bit to turn the light on. Now, when I say turn the light on, you have a magnetic switch for the pumpkin head. The lights and the cape both came from GPS Lot on eBay.
That thing came out amazing.
Yeah, it looks good, man. I was telling him that the other day. It was looking real nice.
That one will go to medical funds. And the transition, so use prime boots. I put a coat of primer on the torso. It's ready for paint now, the torso piece. And the thighs, one of them needs just a little bit of touch-up sanding after the last coat of paint. Knees are done, and I'm going on stream tonight. I'm going to work on clearancing the shoulders and the elbows. I'm going to put a little more epoxy on the shins for the transitions. And the big thing is with epoxy is not getting too much out because I hate wasting.
Yeah.
Stuff ain't cheap.
You know, I rarely use it, and the first can that I bought, I still have well over 90% of it, but I still hate wasting it too.
I bought this in 2012 or 2011.
Hey,
I bought the 3-pound size, like both of them half a pound.
I got the little bitty bitty one.
It speaks to their quality, though, man. So I mean, hey, that company puts it out.
Yep. When I got the epoxy sculpt, I got the smaller sizes just to be a little more conservative when I'm buying. I got the 8 ounce, 16 ounces. Made by the same company. This is a different creature about sculpting. You can get more detail with this stuff, but the other stuff is so much easier to work when you're working like sculpting like the stuff like this, like the large areas that can be just smoothed down with your finger, with water. What is that noise?
You know, when I first started customizing and everything many years ago, I kept asking everybody I could find for advice, and the one advice that everybody kept giving me was like, don't be afraid to make mistakes, you know?
Exactly. If you think
I'm sitting here, I'm like, mistakes cost money.
That it does. It's harder now with the price of our figures.
Yeah, but you want to know something, though? We've all got spare figures and old figures that we don't display anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to practice on those ones, right?
Yep. And look for like park slots on eBay. People end up selling like fodder lot, like figure lots.
Yeah.
You can get those and use those to practice on.
Exactly.
Or you'd be like Jared and find your friend named DaGobi.
Have a friend that's close to a pallet store.
So I guess all that time and effort I put into my Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider is all going to be for naught when PulseCon comes around and they announce that Kickstarter for Robbie Ray's.
No, man, you put love and everything else behind yours. So
I want that to be a few more months away, though, because I'm getting ready. Tomorrow's the His Tank ends. I've been paying my doctor bills, but I've also been trying to keep enough to the side to pay for me a His Tank.
You got yours handy, Donna?
I'm sorry, what?
You have your Rays handy?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, I seen somebody in the G.I. Joe groups. Oh, man. Let me put you on solo layout that showing up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, they can't touch your stuff, man. Don't even worry about it.
That looks awesome, dude.
That is freaking quality.
Yeah, but I want the car.
Oh, really?
And I want the chains, and I want the flame effects, and I want, all the little accoutrements.
So what I'm
that
hearing
comes with
is,
it.
what I'm hearing is you.
Oh, Geek Fusion TV, just give us a super chat for $5. Thank you, sir.
Hey, I appreciate that. That's cool.
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
There's Steven.
And I'm like, well, maybe I should hurry up and sell it, before they announce it.
Yeah.
But man, just as sure as I sell him, they'll announce it and they'll be like the Danny Ketch ghostwriter.
Oh, yeah. Geek Fusion's been pumping out some kit bashes and customs on his channel. Let's see. Hey, if you want to come online, more than welcome.
Rip.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like a jet in my ear?
I'm hearing that now, too.
Who's got planes?
Coming in for takeoff. Coming in for landing, I mean.
Flight 516. This is your captain speaking. Please place your seat backs and tray tables in the upright position. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed your flight with DaGobi Airlines.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you been doing?
I made a custom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not finished. Though at this point, are any of my customs finished?
No, they're not. What are you doing, man? What are you doing with your life?
Yeah,
I'm
same, bro.
I'm gonna need you to finish something.
I need to. I do. But this one, I saw someone make one, and I just had to do it. I just had to do it.
No, get it right, man. You had to start it. I need you to
Sweet.
finish it.
No,
Geek Fusion, welcome to the stream,
he's
man.
not finished.
What's up, brother?
Right now, he doesn't have his arms.
Man, I was gonna say there's got to be like a good 1/12 scale fucking Charger model out there somewhere that you can customize for that motherfucker.
There isn't. I have looked high and low. Everything is either like just a skin. Oops.
This dude right here, back to Galactus. Me.
It's either just like a skin that is not doesn't have any real detail in it, or it's just a little look.
Yeah. No, man, that Ghost Rider's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Look, so I got this.
Oh, did anybody else back at Galactus?
I did not.
Nope.
So I got this, but if you look, it is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's close. Like if I put it like all the way in the back, right?
Man, I saw somebody on one of the Facebook pages I'm a part of, and I can't remember who it is. I'll have to see if I can find it. And they did like a whole custom setup of they were real big into Supernatural. And they did a whole 1/12 custom setup as the two guys from Supernatural and their Charger. But they didn't say like where they got the Charger from. But I don't know, what they did, how they got it. I didn't ask, and this was like a couple months ago. And they had done something, and they had decked it all out like it was on the show and shit. And it looked pretty sweet. But they had a size for 1/12. So
okay.
I don't know where they got it.
I keep seeing this guy in the Facebook groups. He's trying to get a 1/12 vehicle off the ground. He's wanting to make 1/12 vehicles. It's like Green Frog or
Mark, was it Mark II Designs? He does like the G.I. Joe vehicles that's scaled for classified 3D printing. And DaGobi's got a friend that's going to be start doing those too. He's been buying the 3D print of the 3D files from Mark II Designs.
Yep.
So he's classified skill.
As a matter of fact, tonight I'm going to be working on, like I said, those Cobra Commanders. As soon as them heads dry, I'm about to start.
So someone posted on Instagram their version of a Solid Snake with the GI Joe body.
No, it wasn't a Solid Snake one I saw. I saw. You think about. They took two the Valverse figures. They took the Urban Commando Troop Builder and the upper torso from a version 2 Sergeant Slaughter, and put a snake got a Snake Plissken cast head or a 3D printed head, and made a Snake Plissken.
Really?
It's an expensive kit bash to do. Like you got a $32 figure plus a $22 figure Troop Builder plus your head. So
this is a Breaker.
Why would you do that to Breaker? What did he do to you?
I got so many Breakers I bought when they were on. I bought some at full price and some at on sale price. I used them for.
I used the epoxy.
Well, Jared, we've come to bargain then.
To make the whole vest. So unfortunately, it made the butterfly joint not work anymore, but it didn't really work anyway.
Yeah, the G.I. Joe butterfly joints are really limited.
Steven, are you sick?
So I guess it didn't really matter. I used the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes shoulders, and I painted them with a primer they use for automotive.
Mm-hmm. Filler primer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used that in the past for stuff like that.
And then, like I said, I used the epoxy for the vest.
The last batch of filler primer I bought, it was bad. It would not cure. No matter what, I thought maybe it's reacting to the plastics. I sprayed it on like metals. It just would not cure whatsoever.
For some reason, I don't know why this happened. Some of the paint, if you can see there, was chipping off.
Yeah, a lot of times you got sand down sections for clearancing. Once you can articulate the ab joints, it'll just knock it off.
So you think I just need to sand it down a bit and then try again?
Yep. And like we were talking about earlier is mix. What kind of paint are you using for the black?
Huh?
What kind of paint are you using for the black?
I used it's a Tesser's gloss acrylic.
Okay. To me, you can thin it down with like a thinner, and it bonds a little better, sticks a little better. With the testers, you just need to put a good sealer on it.
Yeah. To me, it's alcohol, right?
Yep.
Now for the color, I mixed the Tesser's gloss black paint with Vallejo blue.
Mm-hmm.
Testers is water, right? They just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you can use. I've actually used the Winsor Newton to revive an old bottle of testers, though. This teal I got right here, it was almost solid, and it's paint again.
Yeah, I like that. It's paint again. Is it soup yet?
The one thing I haven't done yet is put his arms on.
Yeah, I know he's kind of
disarmed.
So I got my teal paint back.
And give him a headband.
Yeah, we're talking about the 12-inch. What's it called?
Though
charger for gold.
What I also wanted to do is remove the beard. Is there a way I could do that?
Yo, pause.
Dom was talking for a second.
Yes, sir. Pause.
Yeah, we're talking about that 12-inch Ghost Rider earlier, right? Sorry, the charger for the 112 scale.
112 charger, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the I mentioned it before. I got a Fast and the Furious 112. It's an RC charger. It's exactly like the one from the movie, like Part 1, with the blower on it and all that. And I bought that just to customize. I was gonna add some like hot glue flames, like I've been doing to all my things.
The master of hot glue.
You know,
Yeah.
I looked at that, and I had it in my hand at the store, but the front, like the headlights and all, there were no real detail. It was just like a sticker that they had put on there, so it's just flat. And the taillights were exactly the same. There were no real details. It was just a silver sticker. They didn't even bother to paint on the taillights.
On the RC?
So that's the reason I didn't go with that charger. And as I was looking, maybe I could customize all that in there. It's just a thin piece of plastic, like a bubble that you would have, like they cover the toys with. That's the reason I didn't get that. And plus, they were wanting a lot of money for it. And I understand that it's a RC car, but it's not my intended use.
Check the one out I just put in the private chat. That says it's 1/12 scale, and I compared it to the other one that Jada Toys does. That's 1/32 scale because they're in similar packaging. But if you look at the details on the wheels and the doors and everything, it's definitely different. And this thing claims it's 1/12 scale. It says it's 1/12, and I looked at a picture of it versus a picture of the 1/32 scale, which is the one they normally sell, and it's got different wheels. The doors are different. There's no other reference pictures, so I don't know for sure that that's 1/12, but they're claiming it is. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Some of these companies, they'll claim things, and it's like those.
I mean, it's $19, but still, I mean, then if you get it in and it's like 1/32, but just a different version with different, wheels or something, then you got the wrong car. But
Yeah,
it's still a cool looking car if it's the wrong scale.
Yeah, it's still a sweet looking little diecast car, but it's the thing says 1/12, but you never know.
With the size of the hook, though, it almost makes me feel like it's like a 1/32.
Yeah, it does. It's odd, and that's why I looked at it and compared it to the other, because they do sell one that's listed as 1/32 scale. Yeah, and I looked at that one, and that one's not as shiny. It's got different wheels.
Those, movie cars too, like the Knight Rider and all that stuff too.
Yeah. So I don't know. It popped up, but I don't know if that's legit or not. They might have just marked it wrong.
Some of these like RC companies too are a little shady. Like on Amazon, they'll list stuff at 1/12 scale, and it's clearly not.
Yeah.
Like the Ripsaw tanks people sell.
Yeah.
Oh, KFC collector.
I think I might try again.
Cast heads. As like my painted ones. I got some smart Hulk heads. So I printed some extra ones. Ran some extra ones. I don't have any more painted ones right now. And I got the Ruffalo heads. I actually don't have any of those run right now. I'm out of those.
So let me ask you guys: has anybody else thought about? Because I already ordered the stuff to do it. I'm waiting for it to show up. Anybody else thought about doing a Giancarlo Esposito Professor X yet?
I have not.
Yeah, I already ordered, because that Star Wars Black Series head is like spot on.
Yeah.
And I ordered that, and I ordered a Mobius body, and I found somebody selling a Professor X wheelchair for like $10 on eBay. Oh, and I'm going to see if I can slap together a little modern. Well, maybe, I don't know if he. The rumors, I have no idea, but either way, I'm going to slap together a little kit bashed Professor X out of him.
Oh, Charles. So, Jared, I have a question, man.
Yeah.
Who is this man on here with this sultry voice? I have not spoken with him.
Oh, this is Geek Fusion TV. We lost Steven, didn't we?
Who, me?
Steven's still there.
Yeah.
I'm here.
We lost Don.
Oh, we lost Don. Oh.
Well, Geek Fusion TV, I got to tell you, man, you got one of the sexiest voices I've ever heard.
Oh, thank you. My wife certainly thinks so.
You've been churning out some kit bashes and customs.
Yeah, I mean, more kit bash than custom. I still got a long ways to go before getting anywhere near doing the shit you do, but yeah, I like to play around with it. So I do what I can. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do, just popping off heads and hands and swapping out legs and doing some cool shit. So
yeah, you can come up some like a lot of those G.I. Joe like kit bashes I did for like expanding the ranks. It's like most of that's all kit bashes.
yeah.
Hey,
Do you
man.
think it went too much on the epoxy?
No, you did great.
You sure?
Looks good to me.
There is Don.
Sorry, my thing broke. That was my fault, and
Hey, man.
deleted you guys.
Hey, man,
Life's hard, man. Life is so hard.
I need this guy to narrate my funeral. I just know that. Hey, if I die before you, you are invited and you will narrate my life story.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know. It's my YouTube voice. That's what it is. Yeah. I've been doing YouTube for like 12 years. So.
Oh, everyone. Geek Fusion. Whenever you geek talk too, I'm more than happy to come on and talk geek stuff. I love.
Oh hell yeah! If you want to, I've been doing it at Saturdays at 6 Central. Okay. That seems to work out the best for everybody. If anybody ever wants to hop on, feel free.
When you were talking about like, was it last week? I was like, the Hulk's my jam. It's like, come on, I want to be on the show.
Oh, dude, anytime, man. Just fucking hit me up. You know, whenever. Just say something in the chat or whatever, or hit me up on Discord or anything, and hop on, man. I don't mind. I usually don't. I won't put links in the open chat,
right?
Just because I've been doing.
You have a huge audience too.
Yeah, so. My other channel, and because I'm broadcasting on both channels at the same time, and I started doing this live stuff back in 2011 when Google Hangouts first came out, and there was a couple times early on I did that, and then it just turned into a shit show. So people would just show up, and so I usually just tell everybody if they want to hop on the show, just email me or hit me on Discord or say something in the chat or something, and then I'll send you a link. But yeah. So yeah, anytime, man. Anytime you want to come on.
Yeah, it's like when you get talking about like 90s comics, I can talk your ear off. When it comes to modern comics, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I got briefly back into comics back in like 2012, and I think I stuck around for about 2 years.
Yeah, well, you probably quit modern comics at the same time I did.
Yeah, well, because originally, I grew up in the 80s and 90s reading comic books, and then, I hit like 16 years old in like 1994, and I started to become way more concerned about girls and cars. And so by like 96, I had just put off comic books altogether. And then, you grow up, you get married, have kids, all this stuff. So I got back into it briefly, but I had always been into toys. That was something I always enjoyed. And I always had like a shelf somewhere in my house, of stuff that I thought was cool that I'd see somewhere or whatever. So that never went away. The comic book thing's come and gone. I'll tell you what, the comic book thing is greatly helped by the fact that you got channels all over YouTube that just like, they'll just show you and read you I don't have to buy anything if I ever want to know what's going on in the story.
I don't know how they don't get copyright strikes.
I don't either. Well, I know some of them have moved to like blanking out the words, and they can get away with showing the pictures and then just describing what's going on in the pictures. So that's how like some of the big ones like Comics Historian and some of them have gotten away with it.
Yeah, Comics Explained does the same thing.
I was wondering how they got off that.
Yeah. So and because technically it was something like that, they've purchased the comic, right? So it's their property. So just the same way we can show a toy on video, they can show their comics on video, and they can talk about it. But I guess there's a line there when you start like word for word showing it off online. So they just digitally take out the text on the pages.
That falls under the Fair Use Act.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking about like Hulk head castings. I got a few.
Oh, dude, I watched that video. I can't remember when you put it out, however many months ago it was. That one where you did all the different heads that you had. That was fucking sweet. I love the smart Hulk thing. The smart Hulk that you had set up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a smart Hulk in my collection, and I'm like trying to get one, but damn, they're so expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Hulk Smash has got some Hulk. Some of those heads are going to Hulk Smash here in a little bit.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the Action Force figures?
I like them. they're good figures. They are a little more pricey to get into, but they come with so much accessories.
This is the only one I have, which is Sergeant Slaughter, and he's awesome. And the only reason I got it because like they're going for like $40 and up online, and because they're always out of stock on Valaverse's website. And I found a dude selling this with all his stuff on Macari for $20 plus shipping. And I don't know if he had just posted or what. I didn't even stop to look. I just put it in my cart and immediately bought it because I was like, whatever. I don't care if he put the wrong price in. I don't care. Like,
not my problem.
I don't care. I'm buying this damn thing right now. So, and I just got him like this week. I just got him in because I've been wanting to get some of these figures, but damn, you're right. They're expensive. I mean, they're good. Looking at this guy, they're really nice. They're really, really well done. But I had to get Sergeant Slaughter. He was the first one I wanted to get because I grew up on Sergeant Slaughter, G.I. Joe, all that shit. You know.
Yeah, I got plenty of these Smart Hulk heads. I got them two different sizes. I got them for Marvel Select size and Marvel Legend size.
Because you know Sergeant Slaughter will put you in a ditty bag, an itty bitty ditty bag.
I don't know if Geek Fusion. I don't know if you know the channels. He's the Craftman Workshop.
Yep.
That sounds familiar.
He's like one of the biggest one of the bigger craft channels, like for like resin stuff and doing this stuff. He showed a tutorial how to shrink molds. You mix mineral spirits with like smooth on and silicone. Mm-hmm. And once the mineral spirits dries out, the mold shrinks. So I was able to shrink. I've been pretty good success with shrinking molds, but you can also grow a silicone mold by soaking it in mineral spirit. But I haven't had a lot of luck with that with detailed head castings because you got different tolerances. You got here's like a Hulk head, a Smart Hulk head I try to grow, and then stuff grew at different rates. I already smoothed down the cheeks, but the nose is really narrow. Those things grew at different rates, so I didn't get a perfect growth. Shrinking is perfect. It keeps all the detail, and heck, the smaller Smart Hulk heads are more detailed because they got smaller. Everything got sharper.
Yeah. Is Geek Fusion? You said you're looking for a Hulk, a Smart Hulk for your collection. Like,
yeah, I've been wanting to find one. It's just I mean, there's not a lot of them out there that that you can find. First of all, and everybody wants a lot of money for them, and they're worth it. I mean, they're nice. My local comic shop's got one for like $80. I'm like, well,
you can keep it.
Which figure is it? The whole figure?
Yeah, they've got the whole one with the tank top, black tank top, the whole thing.
Oh, okay, the old
was that one Toy Biz or was that early Hasbro? I don't even remember.
Toy Biz.
It was Toy Biz, yeah, they've got that one there.
That was like pre-Marvel Legend.
There you go.
That's nice, man. Really
you're gonna have to get yourself a custom head off of Collector Express here. Just use the 80th body.
This is the KO 80th body.
Yeah.
Redone. And I use the Juggernaut legs since they're almost already brown. And,
how are those, man? Because I've been watching videos on those KOs. Because I've ordered a handful of things from AliExpress, and so far they've been really good.
These ones are immaculate.
Yeah. The KO Hulks have been great. The Juggernaut's a really good KO, and the Hulks have been really good.
Yeah.
They're a customizer's like freeing because they're easy to take apart.
Yeah.
Once you take the upper torso off, you can heat and pop it off. The ab section actually has 2 screw holes. You can actually take the ab section apart.
That's cool.
Take that apart. It gives you access to 2 more screws. You can take the waist apart. And there's screws in the hips too. You take a blow dryer and heat the lower legs. Pop those off, and there's screws that take the hips apart.
You know what?
As hell.
You know what? Get the link off of Collector Express because there's a few guys who have them. Some of them have them for cheaper, but the shipping is more expensive. But the guy we found that like I ordered the same place as Collector Express, and that guy has like really cheap shipping. And what did it cost US? For me, it was like 20 something Canadian for the actual figure. What did it cost you, Jared?
The Juggernaut was like $20, less than $21. It was like $20 and some change.
And the Hulks are like a little bit more expensive.
And the shipping, I think, was $2.
Yeah, that's where it's good. This guy's shipping is amazing.
And if you order more, at least for me, he shipped at a faster shipping rate. If you order one, it takes longer. He uses a cheaper shipping method. If you order more, I ordered like 3, so I got like it hit the price point where you paid for extra shipping and got them faster.
And you know what though, this guy, this is probably the fastest shipper that I've ever. The stuff that I've ordered from this guy, the fastest I've ever gotten from AliExpress. It's literally what.
Now, where are you finding these guys? Are you going to AliExpress or are you going somewhere else to find this stuff?
I found these with AliExpress. I got, if you want to check them out too, like I got reviews on all of them, so I'm going through all the details. If you want to check them out before you buy one, put the links to the vendor that I found that's reliable on AliExpress to get them from. Yeah. That's me. I always worry about, is this an honest one? I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot of shopping on AliExpress, but I don't know how they deal if somebody don't ship you your stuff to you or what.
Yeah, this guy was good. It was a good experience with this guy here that has the knockoff Hulks.
All right, so I'm about to repaint because I just sanded him down a bit. And these are the paints I used. It was the gloss testers.
Using the testers acrylic and Vallejo blue.
Yep.
Okay.
Vallejo dark blue.
So you make like a real dark blue.
Yeah, because if you look at the color of Solid Snake's vest, it's not black. It's a dark blue.
Okay.
But the one thing I haven't done.
Oh, talking about vest. The Action Force, we're talking about if you want entry level stuff in the Action Force, the accessory sets. $13. You get actual vest, weapons, and all that.
I was looking at some of those because, since McFarlane's done the whole, DC, I guess, has done the whole no guns with anything thing. I got a bunch of figures sitting here with like gun hands and nothing that comes with them. It's like, all right.
McFarlane, on his website, he made a weapons packs.
Yeah, he's got that weapons pack. But the ones from, granted, there's not as many, but the ones from Valaverse are cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
So
they're all just itchy, man. They got that itchy finger. They gotta go scratch.
Yeah.
And I always laugh when I putting the gun in these gun hands. They got the trigger and the finger in the trigger. It's like none of these guys have trigger display.
They are not observing safety. You never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to shoot.
They don't get that. Look, they didn't go to that class, okay?
I don't know that Snake. I know Snake Eyes was in the army. Now, come on. Nah, I did watch the movie, and apparently he never was.
Hey, man, it was fun. I didn't hate that movie. I thought I was going to. It got such horrible reviews that I watched it. And I was like, look, I wouldn't have gone to the movies to see it.
Yeah.
But for a G.I. Joe movie, I was like, it was fun.
I wouldn't call it a G.I. Joe movie. I'd call it more of an action movie.
Whatever. I was like, I wasn't.
It was character portrayal is what it was.
It's a movie produced by Hasbro. I wasn't expecting The Godfather or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I watched the movie thinking it was going to be this steaming pile, and I was like, well, it was fun. Like, it's not a great movie or anything.
No, you know what? Though you're right. Though I was entertained for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you was going in expecting an F rating, and you wound up with like a C+ movie. So
yeah, which is fine. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'll agree. It wasn't a bad movie. Like, I enjoyed it. It was like a fun run, especially my family. We sat down, we laughed our butts off at it. Yeah, but god dang it if it wasn't Deadpool.
Yeah, you know what? There was a lot of action in it, good fighting. What more do you want?
Yeah.
If they would have just said it was Deadpool, I'd been fine.
Silent protagonist.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk about trigger discipline like Alec Baldwin or what?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Savage. Shots fired.
It still has. Yes, there was shot fire. Unfortunately,
Oh man,
still haven't seen Snake Eyes. I haven't watched it yet. It's free on Prime right now.
Yeah,
it's
it's
Jared,
on
watch it.
Prime.
Do yourself a favor. You'll enjoy the movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
Just don't expect it to be a G.I. Joe movie.
No, it was like the same people coming out that were bashing on the first Pacific Rim, right? Like I went and saw that movie, and I'm like, what was not to love? It's giant robots and giant monsters. Like if you walked in there expecting anything else, like that's on you at that point.
My biggest nitpick for me about Pacific Rim was, well, physics-wise, there's no way those helicopters are carrying those big mechs.
Oh hell no, no way.
No way, like in Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah,
they carried King Kong with those helicopters. Like helicopters have short range.
Yeah,
but there's still
helicopter under load has a very short range.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll tell you the one that bugged me though was so I the first Godzilla movie that came out, right? Like it was okay, but like the fact that it kept cutting away from all the action scenes was kind of annoying.
But then, like, how you go to a Godzilla movie and you wind up watching a military movie?
Yeah, exactly. Now I loved Kong Skull Island, and I loved King of the Monsters, and so when Godzilla versus Kong was coming out, I got all excited, and then I watched this steaming pile of shit. And just sat there in disbelief the whole time, trying to figure out what the hell they like. Who, if the same people had made the previous, how did they? So I'm supposed to believe that at one side of the planet, there's a portal that like shoots you 1,000 miles into the ground, and that's the only way you can get there in 30 seconds. But then when Godzilla and King Kong get mad, they can crawl up a tunnel all the way to Japan on the other side of the planet in like 5 minutes.
They can blow holes too, man. Don't get that.
Like what? There was some weird stuff in that movie. That's all I'm saying.
We lost Modesto.
Uh-oh.
Hey man, at least we didn't get them super electric monkey fists from the original. That never set with me right. Remember the original Godzilla versus King Kong movie, the original one,
way back in the
where he got super electric monkey fish, man. Lightning hit him and he was like, rah.
Well, if it's coming out of Japan, I'm like, I just kind of chuck that stuff off as well. It's Japan, like they do some weird stuff, man. They're the place that you go to and they sell like used underwear for
vending
creepy
machines.
Men to smell in vending machines. Yeah, like it's Japan. I just kind of give them a pass on whatever they do.
Man, they got vending machines for
There's
everything.
another thing too. Always, if you sit there and think about like these movies like Pacific Rim, they show these Jaegers have weapons that can like one-shot some of these kaiju.
Yeah.
Why do they not put weapons platforms near that freaking hole as soon as they?
Yeah, I know. And just sit there. Just wait.
Armor. You know the reason. Plot armor.
Oh, just have like a giant nuke by the portal, and every time something rears its ugly head.
Now, do y'all want movies? Or do y'all want goddamn one shots, like 30 seconds? Yeah, I'm paying $15. Pacific Rim. Roll credits.
What's like that? What's that YouTube channel? How It Should Have Ended.
Yeah.
Where it's like the movie be over in 10 minutes every time.
We can't do that.
Somebody just did the smart thing. So,
but then it wouldn't be a movie. It'd be boring.
That's true. And then you wouldn't watch it, right? There'd be nothing there. It'd be a YouTube short. That's what it'd be.
Jared, guys, you have to.
I finally watched Prey, and if the Predator didn't forget how his own technology worked, pretty quick.
Twice. He forgot how it worked twice.
Yes. He forgot how his own technology worked twice, and the Native American girl from the 1700s knew how his technology worked better than he did.
Listen here, you
smooth criminal, man. She deserved to win.
And these people are talking about that's like the best Predator movie ever. It's like, no.
I'd say it's like third best.
Well, okay, so you got to look at the field first of all. I mean,
yeah.
Like, okay, the first Predator is awesome.
The Predator.
Predator 2 is great. Mm-hmm. Aliens versus Predator. The first one is good. The second one's a steaming pile. That last movie that came out a handful of years ago, whatever that was, Predator. No, not the one that takes place on the other planet.
Oh, you're talking about Predator.
That one's pretty good. The last one that came out here like 2 or 3 years ago that everybody's already forgotten about because it was so bad.
What that big monster Predator?
Yeah, man, where autism is the next evolution of.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're gonna look, half the Predator movies are bad and half are good.
Yeah,
I'd put it at the bottom of the good side.
I have yet to see The Predator, that 2018 one.
Yeah, there is no reason to.
Okay.
You don't need to.
But I would.
Yeah,
I would
totally.
I've seen them all except for that one. I'd put Parade near the bottom.
Well, I think they said that one from 2018 is not even canon anymore. So,
well, yeah, because everybody it sucked, and so they were like, well, then just pretend like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, the top three would be Predator 1, 2, and Predators. Then you can fight for like
for me. The first AVP and Predators are like right. I love the first AVP movie. The second one's horrible. I don't know what they just got a whole different group of people to make that second one.
What got me on that movie was the camera angles.
I thought the first one was a lot of fun.
The second one, they just wanted to make a horror movie.
Yeah. And not even a good one. They didn't even have a budget. They just like went to some small Canadian town, and then to make up for really bad special effects and CGI, they shot everything in the dark so you could barely see anything.
Anything going on, man.
Well, even on in Prey though, they broke the Predator the whole thing with Predator. He comes to Earth during the summer when it's hot,
warm.
Yeah.
He's there during the winter.
But let me ask you this. This has bugged me since I was a kid and I saw the first Predator movie, right? Why would he wait until it's really hot to go when he wears infrared? Wouldn't it be easier for him to see humans who will always maintain a temperature of at least, even in cold weather, above 96?
They explain it. He does that to make the hunt more challenging.
Oh, okay. Then that makes more sense. I don't remember them explaining that. But but when I was a kid, I was like, well, why would you go there only when it's hot? When everything's hot, then you can't see what you're hunting as well.
Well, Prey too,
because they're game hunters.
That's what happens when you get raised around a bunch of people who go hunting all the time.
Prey too, though, they put a MacGuffin in there for her to even fight the Predator with the magical flower that makes her invisible to thermal vision.
Yes, which I don't think that thing actually exists.
It does. They said it's mythological. They said it was mythological. Mythological.
Yeah. Well, people from the 1700s see the Predator. The Native Americans, I'd say, probably were going to worship it. It's like it's a deity.
How's that look?
If French fur trappers seen something like the Predator, they would be back on a boat back to France.
Oui.
I got to admit, I did watch that movie, and when everybody was whooping up, when they were all whooping up on the Frenchmen, I was like, fine, they're French. I don't really care.
Wow.
Does anybody really care? They're fucking French.
Oh, no.
It's fine. Nobody cares.
That's savage, man. That's savage.
The French Canadians.
All right, I got to ask y'all, has anybody else tried this? Because I'm currently working on my second one. I already did my first one, and I did a like dirty, beat up version, and now I'm trying to do a clean version. And it's these things here.
Oh,
the Buzz Lightyear, whatever this, the Cyclops, is that what it's called? I don't know.
Like,
yeah,
those have been tempting. I've passed on so far.
I did this one, and I did him all beat up and roughed up and stained and everything. And I found a place on Etsy that does these custom decals for the Shield logo.
Uh-huh.
And so I got him set up. And then when I was done with him, I was like, I thought I was going to love him. And I do. But then I was like, but damn, I wish I would have done the clean version first. So then I went back and bought another one. And so I'm working on that one, which is this one, which I've just got the base coat and everything on. And I've started doing some of the black details and stuff on him. And then got his gun on there and everything. But yeah, I gotta go in and finish him up because I haven't finished him yet. But I saw these things popping up everywhere, all over. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is," and I got to be honest, it like this next to my Marvel Legends looks amazing. I got to be honest, and this toy is like $12. I mean, it doesn't even doesn't cost.
What about the one that's the size of a Sentinel?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're taking the other guy that everybody's turning him into a Sentinel.
You talking about Zerg?
Yeah, Zerg. There you go.
Look, man, know your Buzz Lightyear lore when you come to me, man. I grew up watching that cartoon.
It's a 14-inch figure, and it's it's highly articulated.
So I haven't played around with that one. This is the only one I've finished so far, and it's cool, man. And it's got enough articulation for a Mandroid. You know what I mean? Like it's not perfect, but
so all I heard, Dom, was check my honeypot. Gotcha. Huh?
Right. I think
that's all I heard was check my honeypot.
Is
Oh,
somebody?
better.
Oh, that's a Dremel. I thought somebody was mooing in the background.
Oh, sorry. I'm
The
clear.
bees are attacking.
I'm tacking these joints.
Hey, Steven, I don't know if you realize, man, we stopped being a custom channel a minute ago and started ranting on movies and everything else. just give up, bro. Join the conversation.
Keep up with the time.
Well, I'm customizing still.
We ain't talking about them, though. I'm just letting them know. We tried, Steven. It doesn't work anymore. We've gone off the rails.
What do y'all think of that blue, though?
The what now?
What do you think of the blue?
I see black.
In the right light, I can see a little bit of blue. Your lighting's so dark, we can't hardly see the blue.
All that left light you got shining on it. Well, it's just...
You think it should brighten up the blue a bit more?
I see black.
Well, it's supposed to be blue.
That's
not.
Navy, Hoss. Come on.
Navy? Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah.
Is that really a thing, or did you just make that up?
Geek Fusion. I don't know if you saw it. I finished up my.
My wife was in
Dude,
the
I
Navy.
was watching that stuff on Facebook.
looks good,
They were
Steve.
posting some stuff
I'll
on
try
Facebook.
again.
Or was it Facebook or was it the shorts? I don't even remember. I watched too much crap, but I saw you putting this dude together, and he looks sweet.
Love that magnetic switch for the eyes.
Jared's just a show off. That's all that is.
Yes, I am.
Man, if I could make shit like that, I'd be showing off too.
Oh yeah, Jared. Well, here's your Cobra Commander head. What now?
There you go.
How about that, huh?
He's always dribbling. Yes, I am.
And I promised the audience one of these days I goddamn will work on a custom, but right now, no.
Ain't you supposed to be showing us something?
That's Jared. No, Jared has to show it to you. He has
Jared
the
has
videos
to.
and he has the video and he has the footage.
What now?
Right, ain't you supposed to be showing us something?
Oh, your haul video?
Yeah, the DaGobi haul for the day.
Oh,
Just so you people know, when I go into my DaGobi persona, I no longer speak like you blokes. I become the great game hunter.
Or you want me to show that, or you want me to show like just the haul?
That's up to you, bro. You know what? Do what you want to do. I leave it in your hands, Jared. Whatever you do, if you want to embarrass me, have a blast.
We're just along for the ride.
Hey, dude with sexy DJ voice, segue us in.
I can give it a little bit of an echo if you want.
There we go.
Yeah.
The quiet storm.
Let's see. Share screen. Window. Get a pretty big haul.
So what do y'all guys think of this?
From Big
So my address is
Jared. Today we come at you live from Big Game Hunting with Toby.
We got some Power Rangers. We got some vintage series. Pops.
Wouldn't say it's a Moby Dick when I say it's a downright bones of a doozy. Stay tuned, and we'll continue to bring you updates on DaGobiCustoms game hunting.
That's right, guys. Like I said, I'll be doing some big game hunting for figures for you people.
you're just happy your store finally had something worth buying.
Bro, if I showed you my other haul, Jared, you got a picture of the other one? I do it myself, but I suck at this stuff, and Jared's my tech man, okay?
I was on a roll of customizing, but now I'm in the rut. I haven't attempted for weeks, but I'm still here watching the stream. Hopefully, get motivated. We got help get motivated. What you been working on? What you blocked on?
Hold up, before my baby goes to sleep and I can actually do this. Just do it. If ever in your life you felt down, you felt like not doing something, just do it.
All right, that should be better.
Wrong picture, Jared. No.
Okay, which one is it?
The other one where I showed you the Marvel haul with the Joes and everything.
Trying to find it.
This man's showing off my kitchen.
Well,
Uh-oh, Jared, I'm getting foul looks for that one, buddy. They're directed at you.
I didn't do it.
Bitch.
You said show a picture. It's like,
As long as you don't show what happened last summer, Jared, we're good.
That's private between the two of y'all.
okay.
Hey, I know what you did last
No, I
summer.
did find this. I need to share this. I love this.
Is it your family photo?
Hey,
It will be after this video.
Oh, this one.
See, look, I like the first Predator movie because it's Predator versus mercenaries. And then I like the Prey movie because it's Predator versus Indian Braves.
That's all I want to play that before you get struck.
Sir, they're Comanches. Get it right.
And then I like the second Predator movie because it's Predator versus New York Homicide Cop.
I thought it was because it was Predator Kurt versus Danny Glover.
It in L.A.?
Whatever.
L.A., right? Something like that.
There was right before we showed that little clip there.
Semantics.
There was an F word there that calls for something to happen.
yeah, and then
If anybody says the F word, that plays.
Modesto, you're not drinking tonight, are you? We need you to keep your liver, buddy. Don't do it, Dom. We like Modesto. To you, Steven, I say this, my friend. Keep on trucking. Your stuff looks good. You don't need our validation. We like you. We like it.
I know, but
No, son, there's no buts. As an old man, I will give you these life advices. In this world, things will happen, and you just got to keep moving forward. The
Oh
world,
man, ain't you hitting 40?
The world, but shut up.
Oh man, you still got Similex coming out your damn lips, man.
You kiss my.
until this drive,
DaGobi is
right
the
here.
second youngest one on here.
I dislike you all now. You know this, right?
that it still smell like milk.
I'm trying to get my
All right.
goddamn speech, and y'all just want to screw it up. Thanks,
All right,
appreciate
at this
you.
point, he's pretty much on a gurney now.
All right,
I
well,
mean,
Gurney
wasn't there a CNC in that Hall video I just watched?
What? What'd you say?
Wasn't there a CNC in that Hall video I just watched?
Oh damn!
Oh, wow.
Is that
Yeah.
speaking spell?
Hey, don't forget, I have a baby, you jackass.
Big Shot Productions, and I can't wait to start customizing action figures. Not sure where to start though. Many Marvel characters in mind. Yeah, that's a. I would start with like way they've been making stuff here lately. Like, best to do like stuff like they're not ever going to do. Of course, whoever thought they would do the Human Fly and
Razorback.
Razorback, because nobody sure didn't ask for them.
Hey, wait! I got an idea for Razorback. Ninja Turtle bad guy.
You guys are big. Oh, I appreciate it. It boggles my mind. They keep skipping UFOs. UFOs are like some of the top tier like villains, like a team. They act like they don't exist.
I got one question for you, Jared. Did they check boxes?
I don't know.
I checked the Hulk one time.
Yeah, they've taken down a lot of heavy hitters.
That's not the boxes I mean.
Can everyone here? I don't think they want to spend the budget on painting Vector. That's going to be a heck of a paint budget. Want to hear post their Instagrams? I've heard the other channels here. Instagrams. Oh yeah, my Instagram is in my LinkTree in the description below. And
Me too.
DaGobi has his Instagram, and Don has his Instagram down below.
We exist.
I so therefore I am.
Hey, I just realized something. We're about to start dealing with Schrodinger's figures.
Right
What's
now,
in the box?
Right now, my Instagram reels do better than my shorts.
Ow. I'm just
Number one,
sorry.
it's just like when I did the Lord Pumpkin thing, I only got like a couple hundred views. Let's see, on YouTube, Instagram over 6,000.
I'll tell you what, Jared. You learn how to twerk, and I guarantee you'll get a a ton of views.
Jesus.
That's what Kit Bash keeps saying.
About
The algorithm is biased to the reels.
Mm.
It pushes them.
Don't worry, I'll tell you what, buddy. I'll do my first video, and then you can follow suit, and we'll have a twerk off.
You got to do the truffle shuffle.
I will. I have to bow out of that because none of my families have butts.
DaGobi's got to do the truffle shuffle.
I'll do it. God dang it! I ain't got no look, man. I ain't got nothing to lose.
Are any of you planning on pre-ordering the any of the new Marvel Legends? I got like the controller wave on pre-order.
I do have the controller wave on pre-order as well. I also have all the Spider-Mans on pre-order. I'm mostly looking forward to that.
And I got the
Iron Man Spider-Man, the armored
Iron
Spider-Man.
Iron Spider.
Oh yeah,
Iron Spider, yeah. I'm a huge Iron Man nut. And
it is weird.
I got the
body for the Iron Spider.
The symbiote separation anxiety on pre-order.
The 3-pack.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pre-order those villains for Spider-Man because I'm also a pretty big Spider-Man fan here.
I'm a big Spider-Man fan too, but all those were disappointing for me. It's like Multi-Man is on a way too small body. He should be on a bigger, bulkier body.
I saw those new waves come out. The only one I was even interested in was I would like to have the black with the purple Spider-Man. I thought he was cool. Human Fly was okay. I mean, the Silvermane's the same thing people have been customizing forever. They just took that from that's literally like they've been doing that for years. With the Mach 1 body. So, like, that's nothing new. Hasbro just looked at some videos on YouTube and went, oh, let's just do that.
Basically.
So, there's some okay. I'm not going to order that pack, though. I got too many pre-orders already, but I did order I ordered the first appearance Spider-Man. I ordered the Japanese Spider-Man because I used to watch that show.
That is soup. I pronounced Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was cool because I used to watch that shit in reruns in the 80s when I was a kid. So
you got to get a weapons pack for that fool because he would shoot you.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I got to get his huge robot too, man. I got to find a way to find one of those. And then I got the Iron Spider, the Bagman, and I pre-ordered the No Way Home 3-pack. And then I pre-ordered the SH Figuarts Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
God dang, man, you putting it down, ain't you?
I got the 3-pack on the Symbiote 3-pack.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I was going to, but it was gone by the time
I
looked for it.
I was desperate for that one.
I got that one. I was hoping that the Riot was going to be a deluxe release. That way we could get a couple of them for like fodder later on.
What is that one store? Was it doesn't like Dorkside or somebody like sell stuff like that open?
Those Lucy's? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's an Amazon exclusive though. They can't.
Yeah.
They now if they put in, and some of them stores do that, they'll put in those big orders, and when it comes in, then they break the boxes down and sell them like that.
I gotta go. I got work tomorrow, so I need to hit the hay.
Just remember, Steven, believe in yourself, buddy. We don't need to believe in you, and we don't need to validate you. Be the you that you want to be.
What's that dude? Chalabooth.
Hey, good night, man. Have a good luck at work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like good talk to you.
I'll try.
How do you make a mold of a football mask?
You don't.
Carefully.
You need to print that bad boy.
I have no advice for that, man.
I don't know if it's going to be Dragon Man. They did put that little Mole Man head from the.
Okay.
Who was doing back in the 90s? Was that McFarlane? Somebody was doing NFL kind of.
Yeah, that was McFarlane.
Was that McFarlane?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could find some of those.
He's a sports nut, bro.
Well, Hasbro bringing back they're going to do articulated sports figures. The starting lineup. They're bringing those back.
You might be able to find an old one of those, maybe that's out of the box and beat up and.
Oh, Jared, to answer that Dragon Man question, yeah, they're doing the Future Foundation.
Yeah, that's what they were hinting at big with that little head.
Yeah,
of-
what's his
head,
name?
yeah,
What's that
that's-
moloid's name? I forget his name.
Yeah,
I did not read the that run.
Look, man, I don't read comics, so I couldn't answer you. Sorry.
Well, don't worry. You keep going to school. You know, get past a certain grade, you'll be able to read.
Don, I have a certain set of skills. I will find you.
You do know that you are now the youngest one on the stream now to go.
Shit happens, I guess.
Well,
Hey, is it
well, I don't know, like Geek Fusion. Well, I don't know Geek Fusion's age, so.
I'm 45.
Oh,
Yep,
God.
Dagobi, you're the youngest.
Dagobi,
Yeah,
Dagobi turning 40, ain't you?
is it almost time for your warm bottle and lanky?
you're right. It is.
Do you have your nom noms yet already?
I'm gonna suck on the warm teat of capitalism.
Nom noms are calling.
I don't know. I don't know if this helps, but I saw this. I put the link in the private chat on Walmart.com, and it says it's a 1/12 Dodge Charger. It's an RC car, but it's not that big wheeled thing. I don't know if it's any more solid. It's a modern Dodge Charger. Oh wait, no, this isn't a Charger. It's a Challenger. Never mind. That's a Challenger. Never mind. Sorry, not the same.
They say it's the same, but it's not the same.
No, it's not.
Hey,
Oh, it's a
Jared.
Hellcat too.
Burn.
I got a question for you there, Jared, old buddy, old pal.
Yes, sir.
You and Dom keep talking shit to me, and I got these heads over here. I might just sell them.
I ain't saying nothing.
Jared's over there grinding away on his action figures now. Come on.
Dagobi,
He's minding his business.
you can't do it to family.
You bastard.
Family. Why'd you make me do this?
We love it.
Okay.
This is a great stream. We've got all sorts of people on here. Big ones, tall ones, short ones, small ones.
Young ones.
You're turning 40, right?
I'm turning 40, man.
Yeah, your wife sent me the invite for the party, but I won't.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'll be there in spirit, buddy.
All right. Well, since you showed your haul, can I show mine?
Oh yeah.
I just for shits. Why not? This is the shit I've gotten in the last, I don't know, few days
I'll put you in
that I got to do videos on, and I got nobody else to talk to about it, so I might as well do it here.
Oh yeah.
I picked up. I just started picking up some of these SH Figure Arts, the Dragon Ball.
I got mine laying over here on the.
Yeah. So
You're snagging them.
I only got 3 so far. I got this one, these 2, and then I've got what is it? Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose.
It's Rose.
And I found at Target. I didn't even know Target did SH Figure Arts.
Yeah, they started carrying the SH Figure Arts at Target.
So I found that there, and I got these 2, and then I got this one, this Injustice Joker.
Where are you finding these at? Are you buying these?
I eBay snipe.
Okay, I got you.
I do. I admit it. People hate people like me on eBay because I'll come in when there's 5 seconds left and then just upbid by like 50 cents.
Well, that's about the only way you can get stuff on eBay.
Yeah, I know. So yeah. So I got that, and then same thing with this. I got the Ninja Batman, and this dude I got this one. Nobody was bidding on it, and I got this fucker for $30.
Yeah, my wife will hate you because she loves that figure.
Damn, that's a pretty nice one.
So nobody was bidding on it. Tell your wife to bid next time. And then I finally, after months, got my pre-order of Rhino, and I got 2 of them. I got one I'm gonna crack open and one that's going up on the wall. But I finally got him in.
He's on sale on
GameStop.
right now for $31.
He's what?
He's on sale on GameStop right now for $31.
Yeah,
that's what I had him pre-ordered with. I pre-ordered him back beginning of June or middle of June.
As soon as they filled your pre-order,
he just came in this week.
Yep. I went by GameStop today, and they had a few of them on the shelf.
I ordered 3 more Alley Vipers from there today. So they were marked down to $20 or $19.99.
Yeah, but that's my haul for basically this week.
So I got a question for you guys that like to do, because back in the day I did the whole in-box, out-of-box. What are y'all gonna do with the new displays? Because them sealed boxes is gonna mess that all up.
Oh, I hate
Hey. And no window, that's a problem.
I
In the
get rid of my
words of
boxes anyway.
Robo, it's just the trash around my toy.
Well, it's
Yeah.
the big thing is if I'm going to buy one in store now, I'm going to check it there when I before I leave the store, or in the car outside, because it's going to be a figure swapper's dream not be able to see anything.
Oh yeah.
Look in the box.
I mean, there's got to be a way to look at the tape and how it's sealed. I bet they don't use a tape. I bet they glue the cardboard together so it's obvious that it's been ripped into, right?
You give them too much credit, man.
You're assuming that Hasbro actually cares.
They don't give a shit. They don't care.
I know what you're saying. If they design them like a power tool box where it destroys the box when you open it,
Yeah.
then it's not been opened. But
if it's just like a tongue sleeve box, then you just cut the tape and everything. I've bought Transformers with tape taped over the tape, and the guy sold it to me as brand new, and I'm like, dude, that ain't new.
Yep, it's and if you're good enough too, you can actually heat that tape up and peel it up and put it right
It's easy. Just give it a hair dryer.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He's not wrong.
See. Has anybody made attempt at 3D printing a Fin Fang Foom? I've seen somebody printing a Galactus. Probably a Sentinel. I'm sure somebody's done a Sentinel too.
Someone's done a Sentinel. I don't know about Ping Pang Foom though. Because you just get that. You can get that KO, and it's just as nice.
But if they do like a HasLab Fin Fang Foom where they can make them big as they should be, that would be pretty nice. He'd be expensive though.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
I would assume he'd be bigger than Galactus and more expensive than Galactus. Because the Galactus is like $400.
They scale him properly, he would be.
The Unicron. Unicron was expensive, and he's not that much bigger than a Titan class.
So what was the reason behind making him so much?
But the third party one that came out looks better. He's smaller, of course, but he looks better. Give him cloth shorts. Give who cloth shorts?
Probably a Hulk or something, maybe.
Fin Fang Foom. He wears shorts.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he does.
Let me go look.
Who wears shorts?
They almost reissued that Fin Fang Foom in orange for Marvel Universe, but with shorts.
Yeah. Argus, right? Argus.
Yeah, it got canceled.
There's three Fooms. There's three Fin Fang Fooms, three dinosaurs. There's a silver one, an orange one, and of course the one we all know and love.
I'm not using my Dremel just to annoy anybody, people that's watching the stream. I'm clearancing these joints for paint, because when you paint joints, you got to take off some of the material so it don't rub off when you articulate the figure.
Because if you don't, you will regret it.
Yep.
Jared, you see that translucent tiger they got coming out?
Oh yeah. I wonder if me and Dom was kidding around. You reckon it's going to have the glue inside the torso like mine?
Man, I think that thing will be a nightmare.
Super 7 just makes garbage.
Yeah.
Oh
wait, are we bashing him again? Is that our thing? Okay, just making sure.
Every time.
Now, the pre-orders are going up for that clear translucent Tigra. They're all renders. They make you think it's going to be this beautiful, pristine, like glass type thing.
Yeah, it's not going to be
a mess.
Beautiful.
I've never messed around with any of the Super 7, like the Thundercats and that high-end line they've got. I've got 3 of them that are, remember before Mattel decided to go, oh, this is a thing people will buy? When Super 7 came out with that that one wave or whatever it was of Masters of the Universe that was just straight up old school, like you know,
Yeah.
just basically redos. Redos. It looked identical to the old ones, and I got, and I've still got them. They're on my wall. I just left them in the package, but I got He-Man, Skeletor, and then Hero.
Yeah, the cartoon ones. The
the old school. Yeah, when they were doing the cartoon ones, and they're just like the old '80s ones. They had the same old articulation. They didn't have any articulation at the elbows or knees or anything like that. And they just look like regular old He-Man, just in a. And they even had the repro packaging and everything.
They look like the classic 5.5 figures.
Yeah,
but they look like the cartoon.
Yeah. And and I thought they were cool. And at the time, I mean, they were like, I think the Skeletor and the He-Man I paid $15 a piece for, and I think Hero was 20 or 25. And I was like, oh, they look cool on the wall. And so I just bought them just because I thought they looked cool. I don't really give a crap about He-Man, but it was cool to have that because they were doing that retro packaging before anybody else was. Before, you know, Marvel started doing all their retro stuff, and everybody else started doing all this retro stuff. You had Super 7 busting out, and it looked like the old school Masters of the Universe packaging that I remember as a kid. So I thought it was cool for that reason, and then everybody starts doing it. So
Big Shot Productions, why don't we have a Mephisto and the Death? It's like, well, I think they'd have a hard time putting those out as retail figures. They'd have to be exclusives.
Which ones?
Mephisto and Death.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, ain't nobody gonna know. And I haven't. You putting the devil out? Nah, come on, man.
Well, he's technically not the devil. He's from another dimension, right? Haven't they already explained this?
You think technical matters?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he looks like the devil. He calls himself the devil, but, you know, he's not really. It's okay.
You think?
It's fine.
The little kids walking by with their parents.
Continuity's for the ESRB, not the collector.
Emilio's like got the Super 7 figure, the King Diamond. It's not a bad one. It's not
Modesto,
bad.
you want to chime in? You want to chime in on that, Modesto? He said Super 7 wasn't bad.
Well, that figure's not bad.
Well, the articulation is probably garbage. What is it, 12.7 degrees?
This is why we have you. This is why we have Modesto.
Yeah, they are not big on articulation at Super 7.
Well, I saw that guy got that ramen toys.
Yeah.
Silverhawk. And he's like, the feet are too small and the arms pop off and it's just not really worth $100 and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I guess you're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Yeah, the Ramen Toys ones is he was calling it a 1/12 scale, but it's taller than Marvel Legends figures. It's nearly 7 inches tall. He's a small company. He's smaller than Super 7, so his runs are going to be lower. It's got more features. He's got all these magnets inside the figure to remove face plates, magnets for Tallyhawk to be on his arm. He was doing a lot with it. Plus, he's got to pay Super 7 for the license.
That's that stylized one, right?
Apparently, whoever in WB completely sold all. Didn't just license Super 7, sold Super 7 stock and barrel to sold Silverhawks to Super 7.
That was smart.
It's like, why would you sell a property you can make money off of instead of licensing it?
Mistakes were made.
It's WB. It's like,
Obviously, look at what happened to Jared with those damn Thundercats. Those things are terrible.
Yeah, Geek Fusion, I took apart.
And Jared had to fix it, repaint it, everything.
Oh, and I got this Tiger figure.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up stripping the paint off, redoing it because the paint was just horrible. Even the orange paint wasn't even cured. You take your fingernail and scrape it off.
Yeah, that's a high-end figure.
Yeah.
And then the blues didn't match it either, didn't they?
They didn't clearance the shoulder sockets, so every time you moved the figure, it was rubbing paint off.
The only one that I got tempted to buy, and I was like, well, I'll wait till it comes out. I wasn't going to pre-order. Was the Chitara. I was going to buy it for my wife because she loved Chitara as a kid, right? Yep. And then that thing came out, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's hideous. I'm not buying that damn thing. For that much money? Like, if that was a $20 figure, I might. I'd be like, yeah, why not? It's $20.
Nothing like the solicited picture.
No, not at all.
She looks
ain't no such thing as a $20 figure anymore.
Oh, McFarlane, there he is.
That,
I mean, granted, you got to deal with shitty ankles and 5,000 Batman figures, but you know,
I had never seen one of them. They're 22 on the sticker.
I am tempted to get the Speeding Bullets though.
I've got him pre-ordered, and I've got Deathstroke pre-ordered.
Every time I saw it, when I first saw it put out on this, I was like, I was telling people, don't tell Todd it's actually Superman.
Yeah, because he was calling it Batman, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I saw somebody else describe. I saw somebody else describing. They're like, "Oh, this is when Superman played Batman for Bruce Wayne." And I was like, "No, it's not either one of those." But all right, whatever.
Yes, it's an Elseworlds title where the Waynes adopted Clark.
Careful, you're showing your age really badly.
He adopted Kal-El. They're the ones who found him instead of Mom and Pa Kent. He landed in Metropolis.
Yeah, I remember that.
There was no Bruce. Biological child.
I'm about to have to get out of here.
I didn't like the way that book ended, though.
I hated to see him just end up being Superman at the end. It's like, I like the fact that he's a hardcore, super powered Batman. Then he just became Superman at the end of the book.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm just JK. I'm Superman.
It ought to be hard for Super 7 to mess up paint on Big Bad Toy Store exclusive translucent figure.
Be surprised.
No.
Well, I was getting ready to say, when I took apart the torso of Tigra, I thought it was they were fixing a tab in mine. There was a big old gob of glue holding a friction tab for the ab crunch. At the base of this tab, they put this huge spot of glue. It's in every Tigra figure.
Yep.
Another customizer, he took his apart, cracked the torso, and the glue was in his too. So is this clear Tigra going to have a big old gob of glue in it? Or are they going to have a broken tab inside all of them? Because they didn't design it to be engineered properly where it would actually...
Sources close say probably.
Yeah, but okay, we're talking about not being able to mess up the paint on a translucent figure. Yeah, that's one thing. But what about the plastic quality on translucent? The translucent plastic, the joints are usually crap.
Yeah,
super brittle.
Yeah, he can end up being super brittle. Plus, some parts are going to be different materials. You got softer materials, so the translucency can't be the same on all those.
Yeah, it's going to be cloudy.
You're going to have cloudiness. You're going to have all the renders don't show any of the internal articulation. You will have internal articulation sections. So, like when they showed all those pictures of the invisible woman, it looked like she had a big old giant dong because of the peg going into her leg.
Yeah.
He was packing.
Yeah, but you know what though? It's not gonna look anything like those pictures, guaranteed.
Oh no, those pictures are just super clear. Like they look like it's made out of glass.
Yeah, Super 7. They're you know what? Their advertising is freaking bullshit.
It's camera magic, man. Camera magic.
Yeah. All the
Render.
over your eyes.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut out. I got another podcast I promised to be on.
All right.
Yeah, no, dude. Anytime I haven't seen you go live for a while because I always miss it. So I saw you tonight. I wanted to hop on. And like I said, if you want to hit me up next week, if you want to hop on the chat, feel free.
We're here every Sunday at 9.
Yeah, anybody that wants to hop on, like I said, it's at 6 Central on Saturdays. So
I'm serious about you preaching my eulogy, man. You better come up there and be like,
I'm down with it. I'll be like,
I did miss
hello.
A week there. I was in the hospital for a week.
But
I was in the hospital for a week, so I missed the stream.
Yeah, I know. I saw you talking about that. Yeah. But no, before I go real quick, I just want to say if they can give us the devil looking Surtur, we should be able to get a Mephisto. That's all I'm saying. I'm throwing that out there. Yeah. Putting it out there in the world. We should have a Mephisto by now. I mean, they gave us that dude, but with that dude looks exactly like Satan. So I mean, we can get some Mephisto out there. But anyway, no, I'm out, guys.
Yeah,
I will see y'all later. Have fun.
All right.
I had fun.
Take care.
So take it easy, guys.
Have a good one, sir.
All right, man.
Yeah, that's a good point, though, eh?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I got them sitting over here on the floor, too, still in the box. It's like.
Hey, what color are Cobra Commander's eyes?
Fuchsia.
Seriously?
The color of power.
They look evil.
Purple?
Purple the color of power?
No damn clue.
Nobody knows what color Cobra Commander's eyes are?
Just give them baby blues.
Dude, I haven't seen 2 episodes of G.I. Joe.
Okay, Jared, what color do you want your Cobra Commander eyes?
One blue, one green.
I can do that. I will do that. Don't tempt me.
Let's see. I will use the power of Google that nobody else seems to be able to do.
Because I mean, here you go, Jared. He's almost done, buddy.
Oh, dude, sweet. That's awesome.
I thought you was like the G.I. Joe man, right?
Who?
Right?
I just collect.
How do you not know the color of his eyes?
I don't like G.I. Joe. We've discussed this.
I swear I'll give your Cobra Commander goddamn Hazel.
We probably are. Eh?
I mean, it's an easy way to go, I guess.
They're either brown or blue because of animation back in the day.
True.
I'll go with a wiki. Sometimes they got the details of the characteristics.
The bad part is, Jared, I got to finish yours and I got to finish Randall's. But his is going to be Sam Jackson. So he will have a black Cobra Commander. Because that is the leader of his organization. I told you what Randall's doing. Like I got to do a goddamn Sidney Poitier figure. I've got to do a
Well, looking at the comic book rendering, he's blue eyes.
I mean, that'll be cool. That'd be easy.
I found a comic book one where he's got brown eyes.
Which one you want, Jared? You want blue or brown, buddy? It's up to you. Your choice. Dealer's choice.
Well, the one I'm looking at is the one where it's called the Unmaskings, where they take off like the G.I. Joe comic book. They got Destro removing his mask, Snake Eyes removing his mask, and Cobra Commander removing his mask.
So, Jared, you want blue? That good?
Yeah, it seems like Marvel in the comics, they always want blue.
It's a decision.
Huh?
Yeah, they're all blue. Everyone I've pulled up is blue.
Yeah, just do blue.
All right, you got it, bud. Blue it is.
Once a man.
Oh, God, no. Once a man.
Cobra.
So y'all kept last time was like Cobra. And I was like, man, I know that. I've heard that somewhere before. And it's like what Just Jay Hernandez plays when he used to do reviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays that song.
I love that song.
Well, here's a picture got blue eyes, so that's good.
It crashing through the
Yeah, I was going
night.
to through a lot of the Marvel comic covers, and most of them were blue. Found a couple that were like a silver, like a grayish blue, but most of them are blue. I found a couple brown, but more blue than not.
You got it, Dan. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I haven't. You can count on one hand how many episodes of G.I. Joe I've seen in my entire life. I've seen more of their live action movies than I have the cartoon.
Really?
You disgust me, sir.
It didn't hit me when I was a kid, you know.
Yeah.
I watched
G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Yeah, I watched Silverhawks and Thundercats.
I only got the first season of Thundercats. The small town I grew in, for some reason, the cable company dropped Fox like after the first season of Thundercats.
That sucks.
Old Man Legends. Good evening, gents. Good evening, sir.
Oh wow,
Hello,
we got
hello.
called gents. It feels good.
Welcome to the party, pal. Where's my other fabric at?
Yeah, I never got to saw Silverhawks until like on VHS when I was local video store. Got like the Transformers. They didn't get. What's funny? They got Silverhawks, but they didn't get Thundercats. So I watched more. I probably watched the entire. Just as much Silverhawks as I did Thundercats because it was on VHS.
Ah, VHS, those old things.
I watched Spider-Man, the animated series, and Batman, the animated series. I suppose were my.
It's crazy to think. Never really dawned on you when you were little watching Spider-Man or younger. He never punched anybody.
No, he didn't, did he?
It was a rule from Fox that he couldn't punch nobody.
That's funny.
It's like when they got the Transformers. They went from Beast Wars, the Beast Machines. That's why they got to do all that lame stuff with Beast Machines, like give her all their guns, and they were editing Beast Wars to take out where they're shooting and punching people.
That's so. Boy, really.
So what are they doing after this stuff?
I'll catch you next week.
Well, it was for kids, you know.
Yeah.
Those kids are relevant. Don't mess with my Transformers, man.
That's why Optimus Primal became a poop flinger.
Yeah, at the start of Beast Wars, he was like Six Gun McGee.
I am transformed.
I don't even consider Beast Machines canon because completely different writers. The people who wrote Beast Machines didn't give a crap about Beast Wars. Actually, actively hated the fans. I don't think anything. Hey, Sam. Hey, brother. You got the last of my Hulk heads that I painted up. You got the Ruffalo head. Yeah, Ragnarok head. I think the fan's hitting your microphone. Hopefully.
Ryan, I think your Dremel tool's got your microphone.
I know. I was about to say.
I guess it's like amplified by the fact when as soon as I turn my Dremel off, I hear the fan. It's like, what's that?
Dom's like, why are you picking on me?
I will pick on him because he's not on camera customizing.
This is true, Dom. Why aren't you on camera?
Well, you know.
I know he don't have a dedicated customizing space right now. It is a lot of work pulling this stuff out when you don't have a dedicated workstation.
Yeah, but it's so fun to give Dom crap.
It's almost time for you to get burped, okay?
Oh.
I'm about to change my customizing space. I have to move to a different room.
Oh yeah.
I'm in what in the house is referred to as the sunroom, and it has It has 3 windows, and my wife wants to put all of her plants in here.
Gotcha.
Well, when I had all 7 people living here, it wasn't feasible for her to dedicate an entire room to her plants. So, but now that we're down to 3, I can take whatever room I want, and she can take the downstairs, the mud room, the sunroom, and the den, and wherever else she likes.
Old Man Legends, he started his customizing back in 5th grade when he was swapping parts for GHOs. Yep. Take that little screw out and you can swap them apart. Swap them around.
Kit bashing, man.
They used to do that with He-Man figures. Swap their arms and stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Kit bashing before it was kit bashing.
Yeah, you dudes big money, man. I was taking like Christmas ornament pieces off and shoving them in my turtle's arm stumps. Every turtle had a hook hand.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, I guess.
Yeah.
I remember one Easter, my parents, the Easter Bunny brought me a turtle van.
Oh man, that's a goddamn haul from the rabbit.
Wow.
Yeah, from the rabbit. I was like, Jesus.
Imagine what Santa Claus is gonna bring.
That's a heck of a rabbit.
You ain't lying. I wish mine would have been that generous.
It was such a shock that I remember it to this day.
Nah, man, that's called good memories. It's a good childhood, bro.
The only Santa Claus visit I remember was we went to my grandparents' house for dinner, and when we got home, Santa Claus had already visited the house.
I bet you that was epic. As
That
a child,
it
you
was.
probably like,
I was like, geez, how about that? Oh, what the fuck's going on?
Santa.
I thought he couldn't come till I was asleep. And she's like, nah, he just don't want to get caught.
My man was creeping.
He's always watching.
It's kind of jacked up when you think about it, though.
Motherfucker, no.
What if Santa Claus is really the Watcher?
Wait, so he watches only, never interacts, never interrupts?
He's Stan Lee?
Mm-hmm.
Santa is actually Ula Watt.
Hurt my feelings when Stan Lee passed away.
I actually have a picture with him before he passed. My friends call me an asshole because I'm wearing a DC shirt.
Sam's good. Sam did his first custom about 25 years ago. Didn't really get into it about 12 years ago yet. Yeah, we got into. I didn't really get into. I was customizing Transformers before I did action figures. So I didn't really get into action figures till 2009, 2010, somewhere around there.
My first custom was about 5 years ago, and it was the infamous Iron Man. You know, when Dr. Doom took over for him?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought there's no way in hell we'll ever see one of those figure made of that.
You were wrong.
It always happens, man.
Walgreens exclusive.
Yeah, I got like 3 of them.
Dang. Man, it's dedicated.
Hey, you know that modular Iron Man? I got like 5 of them. That's my favorite armor.
Modular was my favorite armor back in the day. It's like
when I close my eyes and I see Iron Man in my mind, that's the armor I see.
Yeah, comic book Iron Man. That's the one I see.
Superior tech.
I'm surprised they haven't made an Iron. What is it? Iron Maniac.
Which one?
What?
Iron Maniac.
Iron Maiden.
The Iron Maniac.
Maniac.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the pink one.
An evil version of Tony Stark.
Yeah. Good old alternate timelines and whatnot.
That armor looked good. Google it.
No.
What the?
I just want them to make the Apple iPhone armor.
That's a thing.
Yeah, the superior armor.
Oh yeah, you talking about Jackwagon?
Wait a minute.
But really, I want the Prometheus armor. You know, from the Heroes Return. That
some of that busted armor.
Yeah, the Heroes Reborn. You remember that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I thought they made one. Oh, didn't Mattel make one?
Toys R Us made it, I think.
Doing a Transformers sounds crazy. I want to repaint my MSO1 at some point. Like this one. A lot of freedom, Magic Square, MP Prime.
Do it.
I repaint the wipers, all the blue, the eyes, added the yellow, and the vents on the shins and on the feet.
Hold on. Hey, what was Prey streaming on?
Hulu.
Oh, okay. I'm on Amazon going nuts. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Disney Plus too.
Let me see if Disney Plus got it here. I don't know.
I don't know. Sam, have you seen their 2.0 Lot of Freedom? They revealed it here recently. Let me find it here. I got it. I'll pull it up.
The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's the way we like them. I'm going to do a Sergeant Savage one of these days. And Lieutenant Stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut one of these days too.
Damn. God dang, man. I hate you. Don, what did I do to you in a past life?
You know, I don't want to wipe my feet on all the welcome mats. I really don't, but I'm growing comfortable with you guys, you know?
You were the chosen one, Don. You were supposed to bring balance to the stream, not destroy it.
This is their 2.0. It's a third-party Masterpiece Optimus Prime.
Damn. How tall is that thing?
Holy shit.
Well, that's a little mini figure, too. They do, Magic Square does Legends size figures. When I say Legends figures, they're like only like 3 or 4 inches tall. So that's probably about 9-something inches tall, close to 10.
Right, tell me the truth. Did you buy that, what was it, MP40, the new Optimus Prime, the $500 one?
The 44? No, I passed on that.
There wasn't no way they was
I
getting my money.
I didn't like it. It's too scrawny.
Too tune accurate?
I didn't like the full tune. It's like I think of Robert Downey Jr. is like, you don't go full tune.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Everybody knows you don't go full tune.
We're quoting goddamn Tropic Thunder now?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Always quoting Tropic Thunder, man.
When it comes to Masterpiece Transformers, I agree that that's my thing. You don't go full tune. I like the balance they were doing when they started Masterpiece. Like you got the balance between toy and cartoon, like where you got all the nice tech details and stuff. Because they're robots. I want to see the technical detail stuff.
Yeah.
Like MP10.
Yeah. I'm still rocking customized MP10 I got on the shelf. It's a mix between a Year of the Horse and a Italian KO of the MP10.
Which one you think came out the best? Was it the TE?
I like TE. If you're going to go for like a Toon Optimus, TE's hands down. But I don't know, man. That new 2.0 Magic Square, I think that's going to top them all.
Oh, Jared.
The only transformable Optimus Prime I have is the Ultra Maximus.
Mm-hmm.
G Creations Optimus.
Hey, Jared, look at the screen, homie.
I got it. I'm looking. It looks great, man.
Because here's mine, side by side with yours.
Yes, sir. That looks fantastic, dude. Thank you.
Of course. That's one down, and God knows how many more to go. Jesus Christ.
I got to make a light blue cape.
Dom, you don't want one, right? I'm good with that, and I ain't got to worry about you this time.
No, I don't collect.
Keep saying that.
One of us. We're going to wear you down eventually to get in the G.I. Joe.
And then one of these days, you'll get this done. One of these days, we'll get that.
Oh,
yeah, they're done. I just got to get them to you.
As lazy as they're getting with Marvel, the comic book side of Marvel Legends. It's getting where I rather just collect Joes.
What do you think I stopped? Dude, that's most of the reason I gave up on Transformers. As it stands,
I think there's an ebb and flow to collecting. When I first got back into collecting, it was all Transformers. I had like 90% of my collection was nothing but Transformers, and now I have like maybe a shelf with 5 Transformers on it, and it's all Skeletons, Iron Man, and Spider-Man.
Man, does anybody remember Mutant League?
T's built like a long distance runner. Magic Square's built like a linebacker. Yeah, that's why I display my Magic Square with my movie. I got so many Masterpiece figures right now. I got them broke up in sections. I got 3 Autobot sections for Masterpiece. Actually, 4. I got my main display, the season 1, season 2 Autobots. Then I got a shelf that's basically kind of like for the movie, which has got some. Because they've made better versions of Masterpiece ones, and I just move them to that shelf. So, and I got a season 3 and Master's shelf. So yeah, I got a lot. But yeah, for my main display, I keep my MP10, my customized MP10 with upgrade kits and customization. On the movie shelf, I put Magic Square, and for my season 3, I'm using Power Master. Masterpiece Power Master Prime from Fan Hobbies. Power Master.
Oh, Baster.
Yep.
All your
I
Power
almost got that one. Almost.
Just remember, all your base are belong to us. Yep.
I had you create there were 2 Devastators. One that was like chuggy, and the other one the huge one.
Yeah, Toy World's the huge one.
Yeah, Toy World. The other one, I had the other one.
Yeah, that one was it? What was
Generation Toys.
Yeah, I think Generation Toys was one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I had. I thought that thing was beautiful. I love the stylized IDW look.
I miss OG Chug skill.
Yeah.
Well, the mainline figures right now are almost the old Chug skill.
I mean, I do have a Beast Wars shelf. All the new Beast War figures they came out with, I wound up and bought every one of them.
They're great.
They really did a good job. That I'm worried about that Dragon Megatron though, man. It looked like they took a lot away from it.
I wish.
You see that Prime 1 statue of that Transmetal 3 Megatron? Holy shit. I don't know if it's worth $1,000, but it looks amazing.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It looks gorgeous.
Come on, Dragon Megatron, right?
Yeah, the Dragon one.
It's Transmetal 2.
Yeah, that's right. Purple is 1. They only went to 2.
And then he stole the Optimus Primal body, which would later become Primal Prime from the BotCon series.
Do not listen to the conversation. Beast Machines is not canon.
No. I didn't say. I did not. No. In not Beast Machines. In the Shattered Glass comics and the other stuff, he becomes Primal Prime. It was a BotCon exclusive.
I got Primal Prime. Primal Prime wasn't a BotCon exclusive. It was released standard release.
He was at first though, wasn't he? I swear he was a BotCon exclusive at first.
It was the Gorilla one, the Transmetal 1 Prime. It was a BotCon.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The Primal Prime was released under Beast Machines,
which doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's like Optimal Optimus Primal Prime, some nonsense like that. It's got like 12 names.
Yeah.
Now the Perfect Effect Optimal Optimus Great figure.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I had that for a long time.
And
I also had the Megatron.
Yeah, we're getting to say their Dragon Megatron's great too.
They look great. Everything that Perfect Effect put out looked good. Their Leonidas, that was a beautiful figure too.
Especially when their version 2 that was more cartoon accurate.
Oh yeah, Origins. That's the one I had. Was Origins.
What time is it?
Time for you to get a watch. 10:50.
Look, man, my wife wants some time with me. I might just disappear on y'all. Are you going to sleep, baby? I love you.
You know, if you get to go to bed early, well, everybody's going to aggravate you, but it's bedtime.
Oh yeah, you got point. I love you, sweetie.
Bottle all warmed up?
Yes, my bottle's all warmed up. The nip is waiting.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh, we need to verify. Like, how old are you, Don?
Me, I am like 2 years older than him.
Okay.
Don, you suck.
Now Steven's gone. Gobi is the baby of the channel.
Yep. So Jared, like I said, man, it's Cobra Commander and it's Billy the Butcher, looking real nice in somebody else's box.
We already went over that.
I hold grudges, sir.
Can't do that shit to family.
Oh,
here we go.
Beat me to it.
Family, 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 family.
Hey, I've also got a custom. I also got a custom Daredevil head made. If anybody that's watching would like to purchase this thing, you can hit me up. If I can get on a post to show you, we got this bad boy right here.
Let me put you on big screen.
This is a custom Daredevil head.
What?
Looks almost Hasbro-ish. But
Put like a black wash on it?
Huh? Yeah. But
I'd
no,
have
actually,
to send you my custom Daredevil to get you to paint the whole thing to look like that.
I mean, I can if you want to, dude. Just let me know. But nah, man. I did this head. This is actually made from a who was it? It was
Black Bolt.
Yeah, that was a Black Bolt. Because I got a streaming one too.
I listen. I remember. It's like,
holy crap! I realized that. I was gonna make a custom Daredevil, but I got tired of making that thing.
When it's something
I know. I got so burned out making mine. All that red.
Yeah. I actually ended up stripping it down. Well, I had, dude, it was done. I had everything finished. I did the wraps, and I couldn't stand them. And so I was like, you know what? Scrap it. I'm done. The next big thing I'm gonna take on, besides this goddamn huge project I got to do for this store, I got to do a big ass diorama, a 1/24th. What was it? It's a 1/25th and a 1/18th scale diorama. I don't know if you ever seen Joy Toys.
Yeah.
So
I had a bunch of those for a little while.
He wants me to do a half destroyed city with like a bomb going off of it on it. He wants LEDs, the whole shebang. So whenever I get the material in, that's probably all you're gonna see me working on for like the next month.
As long as it pays good, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a decent one, man. This is just a big endeavor. Like I didn't think it was gonna be as big as he want. He's like, I want something for my case. I'm like, okay, he wants something for like a DTOF. No, he's got a freaking display case. I'd say it's about 7 feet long.
Wow.
Yeah. And he wants the whole bottom row, one big diorama, destroyed city. Yeah. So each building I've got to hand make to that scale because there's nothing pre-made in that scale that's not cardboard.
Yeah. Well, another thing that would be cool is the final battle scene in Endgame.
Don't do that because he'll probably, if he sees this stream, that's next on my list, and I will hate you forever.
You're making an in-game final battle scene, Gobi?
Oh, God.
Yes, now.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, buddy. These will probably put your kids through college, man.
You know, joke. Well, that's what I'm glad I'm doing with a store owner, man, because you know a lot of people they don't want to pay the price. And I try to tell them like a lot of this stuff, a lot of the cost is not just coming from my time, man. This material ain't cheap.
I can't believe people were complaining about your small diodes being $20.
Right. When everybody else is charging like 40 to 50. Same size. And what's bad is I'll bring it whenever you I'll bring it up there if it hasn't sold by Big Lick Jared. I found a way to make fake rocks feel real. Like when you touch them, they're cool to the touch. And people think they're real rocks. I'm like, no.
Yes, sir. I'm making a prime that's going to be available for sale when it's done. Because I had a lot of people contacting me about wanting a prime, so I'm making one just for other people to try to buy.
Yeah, this custom Billy the Butcher I made for myself is also on sale. If anybody's interested, this bad boy right here will probably be going up on Etsy if nobody from the chat says anything.
Old man Logan body.
Old man Logan combined with Luke Cage.
That Hasbro Pulse thing, you know, where they do the Kickstarter. What's that shit called?
PulseCon stuff?
HasLab?
Yeah,
HasLab. Okay, so if you guys, would y'all rather the HasLab be Robbie Reyes or Danny Ketch?
Oh God, Robbie Reyes. I don't like Danny Ketch like that.
Both.
I'm more of a Johnny Blaze fan, man.
Danny Ketch, man. If you grew up in the '90s,
Yeah, Danny, that was my Ghost Rider growing up.
I still am a Johnny Blaze fan.
I would actually be cool if a HasLab with 3-pack. Danny Ketch,
I'd pay it.
Johnny Blaze, where he's like the biker look with the Hellfire shotgun, and Vengeance. And their backs were depicted as being huge. I want them like the scale way they were drawn in their books.
Now, Vengeance was Danny Ketch, right?
No.
No. He was that cop.
Yep, he was a cop.
Okay.
What was his name?
Dugan?
Nougat?
Dugan?
Nougat.
I can't remember. They had another Vengeance later on, different character.
Okay. I always just get them too confused when I was younger.
But,
hey, Don?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, what's up?
How much would it cost to get a red cape to scale with the G.I. Joe? I need a red silk type cape with a black on the back, red inseam.
It wasn't Michael Badalino. That was the second Vengeance, right?
Michael Valentino. I think that might have been the first one, the cop.
It was it's like Badalino. It's like Italian name. It says Ghost Rider Volume 3, number 21.
Yeah, I can't remember it off.
Yeah, it says as Michael Baldino and in Ghost Rider / Blaze Spirits of Vengeance, number 9 as Vengeance.
Okay. That's got to be the cop then.
Let me see it. Michael Badalino.
I guess that's it. It's the cop then.
Okay.
Feels right.
Let's see. Michael Badalino.
Definitely the time period in the book.
Whenever you want to answer my question, Don, just let me know.
So what you're saying is like have the outside and then the inside be red?
Yeah. Outside black, inside red.
Yeah. What was that, like $15?
Okay, I need 2 of them. Let me know. I'll shoot. Have you hadn't befriended me on Facebook, have you?
I haven't friended anybody on Facebook in like 20 years.
Oh, well, I need you to add me, sir, because I need to talk to you.
Facebook's for old people like us.
My mom's on there.
Well, no, because I remember I told you I'm going to make those Krays, the Kray Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander number 2.
All right.
I love that character, so I want to make a couple of Krays. I've got the bodies already. I just need the capes.
All right. I'll put you next on the list. I don't know how long the Assassin's going to take, though.
Hey, do your thing, man. I got nothing but time, brother. Nothing but time.
Yeah, it was Michael Badalino.
Fucking like a true youngin.
Is that what it is? I'm a Highlander, homie. I'm never gonna die.
I think the second vintage was like serial killer or something like that.
Was that the Kushala?
Robbie Ray's a serial killer.
No, that's his
Yeah.
uncle.
Yeah, his uncle. The possessing spirit.
Yeah, because he had Johnny Blaze, Danny Ketch, Alejandro Jones, Robbie Reyes, Michael Badalino, and then Kushala.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, Robbie Reyes is my favorite Ghost Rider.
Really?
Easily. Yeah, easily.
But the man got possessed by his dead uncle.
I know, but he's my favorite.
Okay, explain to me why. I want to know why he's your favorite.
I like the fact when they did them on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they just used the Danny Ketch style origin.
Oh, yeah.
I like it that he's possessed by a demon that he is related to. That little interaction that they have with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I like that he's not primarily any one vehicle. He made a Quinjet a Hell Cycle one time.
Yeah, anything that Joker puts his hands on.
Anything he puts his hands on. I mean, I like that his chains are crowbars and spikes and spits and everything else attached to his chains. I like that he can meld with his car and just like morph out the hood of it. I don't know. So much about Robbie Reyes. He's absolutely my favorite Ghost Rider.
Okay.
I don't know a lot about the Robbie era.
I've read every book that he's been in. Well, except for the new Avengers stuff. I haven't read anything new outside of the, what I collect, the Iron Man and Moon Knight and stuff.
Well, see, that's what's up, man. You asked
And
something.
the 36 episodes or 36 issues of Spawn that I haven't read yet.
Oh, so you haven't seen old white dude become Spawn.
I haven't seen any of. I bought them all. They're just sitting over there in my box right there, and I haven't read them yet.
Spawn goes down like hell of a rabbit hole, homeboy.
They say, "Oh, it's a good jumping on point," so I jumped on, and that's it. I just been jumped on. That's it.
You know what? This HasLab, if they're only going to offer the car and Robbie, they're going to have to offer more tiers for people to jump on board. So,
I'm sorry, what?
I
couldn't hear you over right.
Yeah, I said like the HasLab for Ghost Rider. They're obviously hinting it's going to be
a raise.
I saw the little chain weapon down there, and I was like, "That's absolutely raised."
You know they can totally fake us out and do the prehistoric Ghost Rider with the dinosaur.
Oh, with the bones.
The mammoth.
Yeah, but you know what though? If they expect people to jump on, they got to offer a lot more than just Robbie and the Charger, especially for the price point.
Hopefully
they offer Robbie and the Charger. I'm jumping on both feet.
Yeah,
they just need to do a wave of just all the different ones.
Well, if they offer 3 or 4 different tiers, they can give us Danny Ketch because we haven't had a Danny Ketch since Toy Biz.
Yeah, Toy Biz days.
I wouldn't mind if they did a Hellhawk.
That's a long overdue freaking.
It would actually be an excuse to do Hellstorm with
Damien.
Hellstorm with the Pentagon on his chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, because that one, I don't see them ever putting on a retail figure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where Mephisto's coming.
Yeah.
Be nice if they actually just did, because there was a shit ton of really cool Ghost Riders, like Hellhawk. I don't know if you guys know that one. It's like a 11th century Sioux chieftain that became a Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know much about it, but I remember the Native American Ghost Rider.
Right.
Yeah. From
the one that helped Warpath during the X-Force saga or whatever.
I don't know if he was ever in any of those, because I know he was part of a Thor's Avengers of 1000 AD.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hellhawk.
I love Ghost Rider, but he's my comic book superhero.
Damn,
I think that's actually the first comic book I read was with Johnny Blaze.
Yeah. See, now I'm gonna have to go play Marvel vs. Capcom because of you people.
Danny Ketch was always my Ghost Rider. I always loved picking up a Ghost Rider book and reading it back in the day.
He was my first Ghost Rider. Absolutely, he was the one I read. I remember he found the first Ghost Rider book I read was when he found the motorcycle, the Hell Cycle, in the junkyard.
Yep.
Yeah, that was probably
That's all I remember about
the
the issue too, is him finding the gas cap and touching it.
Yeah, by far, I think probably the coolest bike out of all of them.
About the Hell Cycle?
Yeah.
The Johnny Blaze and the Danny Ketch cycle.
Yeah. His bike was badass.
It's got such a unique look. It's kind of iconic to the character.
Yeah. Definitely, if they could reproduce that and get it in the proper scaling, it'd be a pretty badass piece.
It's not a matter of if they could. It's a matter of will they.
It's like
True.
I like the Toy Biz and I love the fact they actually came with motorcycles, but the motorcycles are undersized just because they had to fit in that packaging.
Mm-hmm.
The bike looked good, but it just wasn't bulky enough. It's skinny and it's too small. But
Yeah, that faceplate could have been a lot wider.
His bike was huge.
Because it was a hog.
No, it wasn't a hog. It was a crotch rocket.
Yep.
Yeah, crotch rocket. Blazes was a hog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blaze had the Harley.
Yeah, the Harley. Did he have the ape handles on his? No, he had standard handlebars on his.
Yeah, I think he had standard.
So I love the look of when they were a team. When he was Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze was on the biker look with the Hellfire shotgun, and both of them had Hellfire cycles riding together. That looked really cool.
They're brothers, right?
They couldn't find out they're half brothers yet.
Yeah.
They didn't know that for a long time, though. So Johnny Blaze came looking for the new Ghost Rider because he thought Zarthos was back.
Right.
And it's in a completely different spirit. Now, that would be a cool figure, is to get remember, like the Midnight Suns when Zarthos come back with his red and blue look and the blue flames.
Mm-hmm. That Marvel Legends Zarthos ain't that bad.
They don't have a Zarthos.
Yeah, they made one.
No, they didn't.
Look it up. They made one.
Yeah. It was like when they first started doing. They produced just a few 6-inch figures, and they went to the 3.75 for like 2 years or 3 years, and then they went back to the 6-inch style.
That was Danny Ketch.
That ain't what the packaging said. It said Zarthos.
No, it was Danny Ketch.
They did a red, an orange, and a blue one.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He was killing other Ghost Riders and taking their power.
Okay.
How many Ghost Riders are there?
A lot.
They end up like having there's hundreds of Ghost Riders.
Yeah, there's a crap ton, man.
And the Archangel, one of the Archangels convinced Danny Ketch. He was actually the Archangel that turned bad and convinced Danny Ketch to be on his side, and he was taking out other Ghost Riders. So he's killing them and absorbing their power.
Okay. Yeah, on the packaging I saw at the store, it says Zarthos, so they might have.
Yeah, it's like King of Hell figure, right? The King of Hell figure.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they might have been referencing the Angel. I think the Angel's name started with a Z.
It was like Zarthos or something like that. There wasn't the Angel, the original Johnny Blaze Angel that he got his powers from was like with a Z.
Zarathos.
Yeah. So who knows, man? Who knows? I'm just here to talk about toys, bro. I'm just here to talk about toys.
That HasLab has vexed me. The day I got that charger, that metal one I showed you, the day I got it in the mail and I was cutting open the box, I was watching something on my phone and it said, "Hey, the 50th anniversary of Ghost Rider. Can't wait to announce this HasLab." And I was like, "You son of a bitch."
Oh, you should know what's coming, man. Come on.
It's going to be at the. I know they're going to announce whatever it is at PulseCon
Yeah.
in September.
So there's when he was King of Hell.
Yeah, I remember that run.
Actually, I actually read that one.
That was actually the final issue came out like I don't know, like what 10 years after the series ended.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. And that's what you're talking about referencing there. The blue Ghost Rider there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dan Ketch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
the orange one.
Oh, there it is. It's Ezekiel.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
he
the
was like
angel,
the
right?
Ghost Rider of Heaven, right?
Ezekiel convinced Ghost Rider to become the killer. Like he was actually trying to overthrow heaven, and he convinced the Ghost Rider to be basically that he's wanting the Ghost Rider power to give himself a power boost.
What a jackass. These dudes ain't mentally stable to begin with.
Correctly.
Oh, one of these days Disney can do a Ghost Rider movie where they could do it some damn justice. The Nicolas Cage ones, I didn't dig them too much.
Oh, come on, man. You don't like the Wicker Man?
Nope.
I didn't mind the two Ghost Rider movies. I like the second one better though.
It made no
Really?
sense that Danny Ketch was the son of freaking Mephisto, though.
Well, it's a comic book movie. It's not the only comic book movie they ever made that's like verbatim of the comic book is Sin City.
Uh-huh.
Everything else they take that quote unquote creative license.
Yeah.
Even the Marvel movies are.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge fan of Siri, right? Siri's going to be Ironheart.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that, but
Wait, Siri's gonna be Ironheart.
She's gonna be Black Panther.
Yeah, Siri's gonna be Black Panther.
No, Riri's gonna be
Riri, yeah.
Have they introduced Riri yet?
She's gonna be in the Black Panther
Riri
movie.
Williams.
So from what I was hearing, they said what's gonna happen is this: Riri's gonna figure out how to find vibranium all over the planet. If you've seen the trailer, that's her pounding that V symbol out.
The heart.
Yeah, that's Riri.
Yeah, Riri is the Ironheart, the actual from the comic books.
Yeah,
the one
they're
that
gonna
took over.
For Tony.
I'm almost positive that said Siri was gonna don the armor.
Yeah, the first Hell Cycle from the movie was pretty good.
Yeah,
that was a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look wise, the first one he looked fantastic when he was the Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
But they in the movie though they mixed up their powers. Johnny Blaze didn't have the penance stare. He didn't have the Hellfire chain and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was Dana.
Now, Johnny Blaze could throw fireballs, hellfire balls, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Free fire.
I remember reading the book where Johnny Blaze first used the penance stare. It was on Doctor Strange, right?
I mean, Dan Ketch.
No. The first time Johnny Blaze used it, it was on, Dr. Stephen Strange.
Yeah, they did end up giving Johnny Blaze all of Danny's powers. I don't remember.
He was talking. It's like it tore through his face. Something he had never felt before. Blah 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 blah.
Would that even bother Strange?
Bothers everybody, I guess.
Yeah, it bothers everybody to some degree. Everybody carries guilt, right?
Except for Doom. Victor Von Doom feels no regret.
Except for Punisher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Punisher. But I think he got penance too, didn't he?
No, he couldn't. He didn't do it. It didn't do anything because Punisher doesn't have no regrets.
Nah, him and Doom.
That's the thing, though, is they changed it where it's never was about the person feeling a regret. It's you feeling the pain you inflict on others.
Yeah,
Yeah. The pain you inflict is the pain you feel.
That's why Madcap actually enjoyed it because he feels nothing pain wise. And after he was rolling on the ground for a while in agony, he's like, he liked it because he could actually feel something.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
you watch the Fantastic Four cartoon when Galactus showed up. Ghost Rider just like after the big huge battle and everything was all over with. Ghost Rider just rolled up there, Didn't even bother getting off his bike. Just did the kickstand with his foot. Shot the penance stare at Galactus. Hit him with it, and then he's like, "Feel all the souls that you have hurt and all the worlds," and then he just drove off.
Yeah, basically did the finishing blow to Galactus.
That's
says
like,
here that
man, that's weak. That's
the only
weak.
ones it says the only ones it won't work on is Deadpool, Punisher, and Thanos.
Tell you, man, Doom has no remorse.
Apparently, Carol Danvers now too.
I mean, she's like every damn thing.
Well, she's psychotic now.
You know, they used it on her when she's in the Avengers and the Ghost Rider had turned bad or something other than that. One of the more recent issues. I think the recent issues for the last couple of years. But she's like, well, I punished myself so much it doesn't work on me. It's like you've not even apologized for killing Tony Stark.
I mean, not to mention you want to kill Miles for something he ain't even done.
Like the Tony Stark in the comics right now is not even the real one. He died. Carol killed him.
Yeah, didn't they at one time go back in time and grab like a younger version of him?
That was a long time ago.
Oh yeah, the crossing. I remember that. The third time Iron Man was revealed as a villain. Currently Iron Man is Tony Stark. He's currently Iron Man with his Alex Ross armor. He wound up fighting Arno Stark in 2020.
Oh,
and by the end of that, they established that he is the actual true and one Tony Stark.
Original OG.
Yeah, the original. However, he is not the biological son of Howard and Martha Stark. Then.
That was stupid.
Yeah, I hated that one.
What?
Arno is the biological son.
Yeah, not Tony Stark.
Tony is just adopted.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that came out a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't bother me, not really, because it doesn't really matter who. It matters what you are, not who your parents are. It didn't really bother me at all.
Of course, everything's happening now is not actually happening in the Marvel Universe we grew up reading because they rebooted the Marvel Universe.
Yep.
Yeah, good point.
I'm sorry to hear about that one with Arno Stark being the legitimate son and Tony being adopted.
Yeah, it happened when he did the Sentinel armor when the Origin came out. This alien invented this Sentinel armor for him to pilot, and it was keyed to him when he was in the womb. So when it came time for him to pilot the armor, Tony couldn't because it wasn't keyed to his signature.
It was like a Celestial Buster armor or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
and so he's like, "Yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm sorry."
Yeah, the armor was as big as a Celestial.
Mm-hmm.
It was some crazy ass robot guy.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, he hacked Tony's armor too, froze him up, froze him where he couldn't move in his armor.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It's not. I'm a lifelong Iron Man fan, and the crossing was a much harder, jagged pill to swallow, just like the Heroes Reborn. Yeah, where he turned out to be a Skrull. I hated that. I'll hate that till I die. I'll take that shit to my grave. That pissed me off so much.
Yeah, well,
and
Heroes Reborn was not that good.
And then immediately after, they turned him into a villain again, just bingo bango.
Oh, the Superior.
And then they turned him into a villain again with the crossing because he was like under Krang's control. And then they brought in the young Tony Stark.
They got more heel turns than wrestling.
Damn. So that armor you're talking about, it's called the God Killer armor. It's almost 5 miles in height.
God dang.
It's a monster.
That's ludicrous.
The armor he was, the space armor he was wearing was that they did a figure of it back in I think Guardians of the Galaxy Wave 1.
Oh yeah, we talking about with the Guardians, that solar looking thing.
I didn't like that armor.
It looks weird. You know what? It's the faceplate. That's about.
I think I think the God Killer armor was the one that Arno stole from him when he took down the controller. He envisioned an armor while he was in the Stark hologram world, you know, when he was bound in there, and he envisioned this armor, and he went and he had it 3D printed from one of his rival corporations, and he 3D printed it and built it in that thing, that warehouse, destroyed the controller, and Arno saw the armor and he's like, "Ooh, that's sexy! I want that thing." And then he, from what he saw of it, he tried to rebuild it. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't just right, but that became the 2099 armor, or excuse me, the 2020 armor.
Now, is Arno a bad guy?
Arno was the bad guy the whole time.
Okay. So I haven't read any.
Once Tony found him and gave him all the use of his body back, got him out of the iron lung, he started working for the rival corporation. Fukawaka.
Waka Waka?
Kaliki Laka Hulina?
It's like Fukawaka. I can't remember the exact name, but it's they bought Stark Enterprises or Stark Industries, and they just put their name on it. It was like Fukawaka Stark Enterprises and Industries, and so Stark had to start over. You know, he's done that several times too. He don't care about that.
Yeah.
Was the CEO of Fozzie Bears like Waka Waka?
That was a female, Japanese female.
Really, why gotta be evil Japanese people? Stop that.
Which I don't know. It's hard to classify her as evil. She's just business capitalist.
That's evil, man. You know it.
Iron Man had a armor that was made out of a moped.
A moped?
Yeah. A moped.
Okay. How would you get enough material out of that to make it like an advanced armor of a moped?
No, the moped was the armor. The armor changed into the moped, and the moped changed into the armor.
Gotcha. It was already a transforming armor.
Yeah, he was just riding around, him and Janet Van Dyne, when they were dating.
Gotcha.
Boy, Tony gets around.
Boy, he gets around. But that's like one of his things, you know. I think he's currently married to Hellcat, Patsy Walker.
Oh yeah, I like Hellcat. She's a decent character.
One thing I'd like to see, a Marvel Legends wave, like they're doing all these like animated line, like the What If stuff, which I hated the What If stuff. It's like I didn't care for it.
The animated feel of it.
I don't like the look of the figures. I don't really much care for the shows either. But
I like the comics, but the shows it's okay. It's not amazing.
Yeah, the comics I love. It's just the show I didn't like. It's Earth's Mightiest Avengers, that cartoon series before Disney bought Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Show was freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was freaking great. All the characters got fleshed out. They had their own,
Yeah.
It was Marvel.
The reason why it was so rushed at the ends, because that's right at the ends after Disney bought it, and they wanted it canceled so they can put out their stupid show, like that one where they were fighting over cookies.
You know what's funny though? Did you guys ever watch that Superhero Squad? The kiddie one? Superhero Squad had jokes like geared towards adults in it all day.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't ever watch Superhero Squad.
Just go back and watch it.
I'm currently working my way through the Spectacular Spider-Man because it went to Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So my son and I are watching it. But
that was a good one too.
Oh, that was one thing, the shitty things that Disney did too when they took over Marvel. When they introduced Spider-Man and Earth's Mightiest Heroes, they originally were going to get the voice actor that did Spectacular Spider-Man to do Spider-Man. Since they were going to do their Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, they got that guy to come in and do Spider-Man instead.
I mean, to be fair, Ultimate Spider-Man wasn't a bad series.
They want to have a connection to Spectacular Spider-Man.
Listen, to be fair, it wasn't a bad show.
I like my Spider-Man cartoon to be about Spider-Man, not Iron Fist and Nova and
Luke Cage.
Shield and
Well,
Luke Cage and Lottie Dottie, everybody. I want it to primarily be about Spider-Man.
well, I was talking about like the it'd been better if Earth's Mightiest Heroes had it be the spectacular voice actor, the better
Yeah,
show.
it would have been. I would agree with that.
They wanted the connection to Spectacular Spider-Man, not the show that has not even come out yet.
Yeah. Spectacular Spider-Man.
Great
Is
series.
that on the theme song? I don't know. I've never watched the theme song. I just skip it.
Oh, dude, come on. Yeah, that's the theme song. It's made by the same dudes that made the Batman.
That show was actually better at rewatching too.
Well, Batman. Well, you know, because it was year one.
Yeah.
It actually followed year one, year two, all that stuff.
Ain't that the Batman show where he had the movie and it was him versus Dracula and
Yeah.
Joker became a vampire?
A vampire. Yep.
That's probably my favorite Batman series.
Dude, I love the voice actor of the Joker. I'm actually cool with him. Like he was a Mike or whatever. But he was I don't know if you ever heard of a game called Skullgirls.
Yep, I used to play that.
Okay, so when Skullgirls was first coming out and they were bringing out Big Bang, the character, me and him ended up talking on one of the chats. That dude is so laid back. Because they were doing like a drive to get money for the new characters. Because before the game got big enough, and dude, he was cool. That dude is awesome.
Yeah. I wound up and bought like the entire series on DVD, and my daughter stole it.
That's what they
like
do.
I didn't even know it was gone, and last time they were up here, they was like, "Oh yeah, we got that. We took that home. We watched that all the time." I'm like, "Do you now?"
That's what they do, man. That's what they do. Come on now, Daddy. You know. That's why they're your family.
Well, I completely messed up the vest, so that's
he dropped
awesome.
the F-bomb.
Family.
And DaGobi,
Why did you make me do this?
Because it entertains me.
Are you not entertained?
alrighty, I think I got the arms ready for primer.
Oh, by the way, Modesto, I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Sometimes I don't respond, bro. You send me funny crap. I'm just like out of it half the time.
Oh, dude, I just sent shit and then I clock right out.
Okay. I didn't want you to think I was like ignoring you, nothing like that.
Oh, no. Most times you send, something laughing like, stop getting me for a process for divorce.
Yeah,
I got you.
Obi always ignores people when they send him stuff.
I do. It's not intentional.
Do you have Instagram by any chance?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, send me a message there with like did you send me a friend request on the book?
I don't know who you are.
Oh,
Yeah,
I am Don Sawyer. That's me across all accounts.
Say what?
That's the only name I have.
What did you say, Jared?
Y'all don't listen to a word I say.
No.
All your Instagram contacts are in the description below the video.
Below.
Oh, well, shit.
And the links below.
Yeah, send me a message there with like who you are on Facebook, so I'll know who to friend. My friend list that Facebook gives you like, hey, these guys might be your friend. Do you know these people? And this guy wants to be your friend. I got a list of over 400 people
That want to be your friend?
that want to be my friend.
Hey, man,
That are not my friend.
I'm still trying to figure out where all these hot single moms are.
Yeah.
In Alabama.
I would like to contact you, but I've been trying to contact you about your car insurance.
Oh, God.
We just go to Mail Rush and order brides. They're all friendly.
Hey, dude, I got a friend that actually ordered a Vietnamese bride.
More power to them. Ain't gonna last long.
As soon as she sinks her nails into him, he's done.
Yep.
It ain't my problem.
So I got a green card and a green light.
Gone. Like I said, man, he did that to himself. I got no sympathy.
Me love you long time.
No love you a long time.
Nah, with these inflation prices.
Me love you. Me love you.
What's up, Kyle?
In this economy.
Hey, well, man, it's gonna be me love you sometime, and I'm gone.
Hey, man, like I said, that's on him. I got love for him. He made that choice, and he can live with it.
Man, I've seen too many times with that happening. All these guys I was in the service with doing that, man, they all got screwed.
We want prenup. We want prenup.
All right, Kanye. But I'm serious, man. Like I told him, I'm like, man, you stupid. You dumb.
I made some pretty good progress. I got my shoulders clearanced. I got me. I got the forearms clearanced.
Me, Grimlock.
And I got the bus. Oh, I need to do the sockets inside the biceps. Let's do that real quick.
So much for progress.
This is bad, man. I'm sitting here like literally just doing heads.
Who's that one?
American Chavez.
God bless you. Who is it?
American Chavez.
Oh, he said it so damn fast that you sneezed.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Bring one for name.
I'm sorry. I think she's Miss America now. She ain't American Chavez no more.
In the series, she's still. She's doing the Strange movie, right?
That version never did. I didn't like that version. Like I like the character a little bit, man. Like American Chavez is a beast in the comics.
I think they just made her too young, too short. Should have been somebody a little bit taller, a little bit older.
Yeah.
Maybe
Also,
like 20 years old or something like that.
dude, so American Chavez's powers include like flight, teleportation, time manipulation.
She's a Mary Sue.
Yeah, basically she is the queen of Mary Sue's. Like she's like Omega level for no reason, none. But for whatever reason they decided in the movies.
Yeah, adding a cape to my Spider Luchador to give him more of a Santos look. Oh, I think I saw your Spider-Man Luchador the other day. Use the Rage Body, I believe. Is that you?
The Spider-Man.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
that looks good.
It does look good.
Just
Luchador Spider-Man. Is that El Spider-Man?
Well, depending on who you say, you might be live Spider-Man.
So what you were saying about America Chavez? You're saying with their powers, you think they nerfed her in the movie?
No, they nerfed the crap out of that girl in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
yeah, well, they nerfed the crap out of everybody in them movies.
She should have manhandled one. Like Wanda should have rolled up to her and she should have been like, "And."
Well, Black Bolt. She took out those really powerful characters like this.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Fantastic can literally be broken down and just pull himself back together. I hated that. That dude's like ridiculously strong. As far as like just reconstructing his body. What is it, like Plastic Man?
Yeah.
Same thing. You can't kill Plastic Man is unkillable. You can freeze him, break him, it'll slow him down, but he ain't gonna die.
Yeah, but what about Professor Xavier? You're gonna just take him out that easy?
Yeah, I know, right? Just go into in his mind, in the mindscape fight. Just Charles.
You go into his playground and kill him? Give me a break.
Oh, aren't most Inhumans immune to their own powers too?
Yeah, Black Bolt cannot be killed by his own power because it's always going off. So basically, the way the comics explain it is Black Bolt is always emitting those sonic things, and when he keeps his mouth shut, it just keeps it where it is. So the whole thing about her, what mouth? He could have literally remember Black Bolt can change it and channel it into whatever he wants. If it be super strength, super speed,
super strength and stuff like that.
He could have just been like, okay, well now I'm like Hulk level strength. Let's go.
Yeah. I like the what we were talking about earlier. How it should have ended.
He could have minted out the tuning fork, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like when Mr. Fantastic stops in like how it should have ended.
Oh yeah.
Let's let Black Bolt explain how this shouldn't work.
Yeah, he can actually help you get your kids back, Wanda.
He was like, "You should try having babies the regular way." Just blows her away.
Procreation.
Also, why was other Wanda so goddamn weak?
Dude, what?
She wasn't exposed to. She wasn't exposed to the
The Darkhold?
Infinity Stone, and she wasn't. Didn't have the trials and tribulations that Wanda went through. Didn't have the Darkhold. Blah blah blah.
Okay, but
PTSD that the other one had.
here's something else for you that made no sense as far as that movie goes. Wanda is a Nexus being. Two Wandas can't exist near each other, or they will destroy one another. They will literally tear apart reality.
Oh, here's a question too, though.
Yeah, but Wanda wasn't there.
Yes, she was then when they brought her through, and she beat
No.
the shit out of herself.
Oh, well, yeah. That's right. That's right. My bad.
Here's a question too, though. Who's the kid's actual daddy?
Good question.
I'm not that baby's pappy.
Probably real children.
Can I explain something else? If the Wanda in question that went all psycho, if her kids were basically created in her mind, what's to say that all the other Wandas across the multiverse didn't have the kids the same way?
Yeah. Well, in the comics, they were Mephisto. They were a whole thing of Mephisto. But
no. But what I'm saying is, she lost her kids because she thought them up, and then they disappeared.
Right.
So who's to say that those kids that the
other ones had weren't the same, and then if she did anything to them,
she just created them herself as well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there wasn't Wanda. Vision wasn't there, so he wasn't the father.
He was at work, man. What are you talking about? He's a good dad. She's just a stay-at-home mom.
Okay, so can't she just think up more kids for herself?
She could if she wanted to. I mean, at that level, like Wanda's.
It wouldn't like the Darkhold give her even more power, so she could actually make the constructs last longer.
Yep, she could have constructs. Dude, she could have made them physical bodies. The Darkhold
in the comics, she actually brought Hawkeye back to life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Wanda can't die either. So, but yeah, the Darkhold juiced her up. It should have been to the point that, hey, my kids aren't here. Hey guys, y'all want to come back home? Let's go.
Instead, she's going to try to steal somebody else's made-up children.
Yeah,
get that.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was character assassination on her part too, though, because like she had this whole big arc with WandaVision where she learned and grew as a person. They're like, yeah, let's just throw all that out the window.
Well, the coolest thing about the
Psych
Multiverse of Madness in the battle when she's fighting the Illuminati.
Yeah.
That statue in the background is Xena.
Yeah, I remember telling about that. Yep.
Xena Warrior Princess?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even notice that, and I got to rewatch that shit.
I was sitting there like, man, that's not Wonder Woman. She's got but it's definitely got like a Amazonian look to it. Because I was sitting there trying to think of then that's all like in like one of the interviews that it was Xena.
Huh.
Warrior Princess. Oh, Lucy Lawless.
Yeah. I liked her in that series Spartacus. She did a good role in that movie.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That ruined my childhood when I saw her naked.
I didn't ruin mine. I was okay with it.
I was too.
I never wanted to see Lucy Lawless naked again after that. That just kind of ruined it for me. For me, it was more the mystery.
We're getting old, man. Some of us are getting old, so we don't mind it at this point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice. I ain't talking about y'all knocking on heaven's door and all, but you're gonna keep fucking around.
One foot in the grave, 1 foot on a banana peel.
Hey, I already done slipped and fell. I'm good.
She was in Ash versus the Evil Dead too.
Yeah, she was like the
witch.
She
was.
She was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too.
Yeah. Yep.
I wish Ash didn't get canceled though. The season they were leading up to in the future was going to be cool.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember the ending of it. Oh man, god dang. Hey guys, wish me luck. Physical therapy started back, and they are murdering me.
Oh man,
I'm happy.
How many weeks you got to go?
I've got 12 weeks.
Mm.
Well, don't forget, man, it's been off and on for like 2 years now.
Yep.
Jeez.
Every time I get near healing, they screw up, they cancel it, and guess what? I'm back to square one.
Dart's like, you guys on? Yeah, we're still on.
Lucy Lawless was naked. Yep, in Spartacus. And she actually had a nude scene in Ash vs. Evil Dead too.
And she had quite a few nude scenes in Spartacus.
Oh yeah.
And there wasn't a whole lot that was left to the imagination in Spartacus.
Hence why, like I said, my childhood ruined.
I thought you was grown.
Hey, look.
He's only been grown for about 5 minutes now. Come on. Leave the kid alone.
I'm gonna get y'all back. You know, eventually y'all might be like, yo, DaGobi, can you push me somewhere? Oh yeah, I'm gonna push you, all right, old man, off a cliff.
I ain't gonna need you to push me.
Birds.
I don't need you to push me, bro. I got me a damn hover around. I'll be self-sufficient. You just have to catch up with me. By that point, when I'm in there, you'll probably have a cane at that point.
You
Gotta
You
help the
need
elderly now.
power.
Gotta assist the elderly here.
See, and if you're talking that crap, I have to run over your toes while you walk with your cane.
Savage.
Be like grumpy old man and grumpier old man.
Let's see, not like she had that much of a body to begin with.
Hey, now hold on though. Don't diss my Lucy now.
Considering her age and what I saw, she ain't doing too bad for herself.
I mean, I like I said, it wouldn't my childhood ruined, but I love that woman. She made my childhood great.
So what about Kevin Sorbo? I haven't seen Kevin Sorbo in anything in a dog's age.
Yo, no, he did that comedy Pool Boy movie where he was like it's like the badass superhero or whatever.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, he does movies here and there.
He does like funny ass B movies.
He was a Daxamite in Supergirl.
Really?
The lead
In the series?
The real series. He was the leader of the Daxamites.
Oh, wasn't he Thing's father?
He is Mon-El's father.
Yeah.
Oh, Mon-El.
Oh, I finally started watching that series you guys were talking about, that space one, the Orville. That was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, dude. Wait till you get to see. Now it stops being funny at season 3.
Really? Man, because I was cracking the hell up the whole way through I'm
Nah,
on episode 10. I was dying, man.
bro, season 3 goes hard.
Season 3 gets more serious. It gets to be more like a next generation Star Trek.
I get more of a Deep Space Nine feel from it just because of the conflict.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of like what they were with the Cardassians in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. But the whole thing about it is he pitched it. Didn't you say he pitched it as a Star Trek originally?
Oh yeah. He wanted to do it to begin with, and
it had that feel.
The CBS, Paramount at the time, they turned them down and went with Alex Kurtzman's garbage.
Man, we don't talk about that, okay?
Then when he pitched it to Fox, Fox is the one who made him add all the comedy to it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to put the comedy in it, and
Hey man, I'm glad he did because it did make the show what it is. You know what I mean?
Man, it's right from the first couple of minutes. I mean, they were just clowning. I was like, Jesus Christ, what the hell is this?
We shall not ever have to fear the banana again.
Like, you want that one pilot?
The view screen and the dog just keeps licking its nuts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, you see that? Nope. The only thing I saw was the dog licking his nuts.
Oh, and that's another thing. Season 3, like, it ain't rated PG. They drop F-bombs and everything.
I like that part where he's sitting there. He's like, you want this guy? Hadn't he drawn penises on everything? He's like, yeah, but I'll keep him to a minimum and drawing penises on things.
The budget, though, is like they got a huge budget increase with Orville.
And they make it a point that they flex it too, don't they?
Oh, yeah. The new suit for Isaac alone looks fantastic.
No, what I love, Jared, was the new intro. They were like, hey, let's flex some of this stuff in the budget.
Oh, yeah. The ship interior looks so much better, too, in Season 3.
They make a comment about it, too, didn't they?
I don't know if they did or not.
They changed up the design of the ship?
No, the ship looks the same. It just looks better.
Oh, okay. I thought it was pretty cool having the 3 engines.
More rooms they show where they got more like science lab stuff, and they show the actual core, the power core of the engine.
Yeah, which looks beast mode.
Yeah, I like those 3 pulse engines they got in there. That was pretty cool concept.
Only thing I don't like is all the ships look alike except for like the speeders and stuff.
One thing I did like about they didn't really focus on any during like the season 3. The whole line in the shuttles.
Which one?
Where they talk about having seatbelts in the shuttles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw those normal seatbelts. I was like, what the hell are those damn things?
I was like, they play it up too in a couple episodes too, like about they have seatbelts.
Hey man, you always gotta have seatbelts.
My girlfriend pointed that out to me. She's like, those are regular seatbelts, and I was like, oh shit, they are.
You always gotta protect them McNuggets, dog.
Yeah,
they could have won cups.
It's one of the things for the being on Fox. It is one of those things with Star Trek, though. It's like, why don't they have seatbelts? Because everybody gets flung from their chairs all the time.
And we had seatbelts on the Navy ship when we were getting tossed around going up north. You needed it, man. Them boats are taking hard rocks. This time I got it bounced.
Party on, Darth.
Yeah, they have quasi seatbelt for the turret in the Humvee, but trust me, you'd rather get thrown from that thing than to stay in it. You know, in an accident.
Yeah.
And I hear you guys talk about this stuff, and I'm just like, awesome.
It wasn't at the time.
No, it wasn't.
This is pretty cool stuff I've used over the years. There's filler putty from Squadrons. Yeah, I just had I was digging out one of these gauntlets I cast in resin. A little bit of silicone came off in it when it demolded it. So I had to dig that out. So I had a big chunk out of it. So I just, instead of using epoxy, I just used filler putty. I started using that when I was building models and stuff. And you fill your seam lines and stuff.
Yep.
Hey Jared.
Baseballs.
How long have we been running tonight? I just want to check the hours.
2 hours, 47 minutes. And
Nope.
I figure we're about ready to wrap up tonight.
I'm the guy. I'm the joy killer. Sorry.
I live serious sci-fi Spaceballs. Cool.
Look, I made a belt.
Oh.
He's now a hall monitor.
Oh, nice. The sash, sir. Not a belt, a sash.
It looks
Come
like
on,
a whole monitor belt.
You gotta like the metal rings, though, right? The metal rings.
Yeah.
Looks good, man. You did a good job.
I completely messed up the vest. But look,
Don,
I did get his yellow boots, or his leather boots.
Don, your work is always immaculate, sir.
I don't seek other people's approval.
Into Orville's not like the full comedy all the time. They have comedy mixed into their like the first 2 seasons, but it's not like Spaceballs the entire time.
It's a love letter to Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
That's all it is. Yeah.
I did one of the things I did find funny, like when I can't remember if it's season 1 or season 2 when Kelly stops Malloy in the hallway trying to explain to him like, well, I'm glad you're here for Force F's character and for Ed and this and that, and long-winded speech. She's like, yeah, I gotta go pee.
Oh yeah, Malloy's like one of my favorite characters. That mug is hilarious.
Mel Brooks was the power behind Get Smart, so watching Spaceballs series would be.
We got cut off. Oh, there it is. Like that.
Hey, whatever happened to Spaceballs 2?
Guess one up balls. I don't know.
That was just a gag in the movie.
No, they actually said they wanted to make Spaceballs too. Mel Brooks actually was interested.
I thought it was funny too. Like they were talking about like the merchandising for the merchandising, and that's actually one of the deals they got with George Lucas.
Oh yeah, they couldn't
making Spaceballs. They couldn't actually have merchandise.
Jeez.
Yeah, because he actually went to George Lucas to ask about it, right?
Yeah, George likes parodies about Star Wars. When he was in charge, he liked the self-deprecating like humor and stuff like that. But you don't see that happening with Disney.
Don't mess around with Disney, boy. They from the school
Disney
to fuck
does
around.
self-deprecating themselves.
They from the school to fuck around and find out. Let's see your ass.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Disney got
Disney definitely fucked around and found out.
too much red tape with Disney, man.
Just like our characters have to do this. They must be God's level. You know, if you do anything else, and our lawyers will come for you, your family, your family's family.
In the first season of Orville, it was hard because it couldn't be funny or serious. I think got better with more serious without all the humor. Season 3, if you don't want humor, it was straight up Star Trek.
Yeah.
It was classic, like the Next Generation era, TNG era.
Yeah, it was good though. Like I said, man, I love season 3.
When I say TNG era, that means Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, that's the TNG era.
Wait, do we talk about Voyager? Because like Instant Kim is still Instant, you know.
Ensign Kim and Janeway and all them.
Poor Harry.
Poor Harry. Everybody got promoted except for Harry Kim.
Yep.
It got to be like a running joke in the series. Like,
Yeah.
Nog.
I never understood that.
Nog outranked him at the end of the.
Oh yeah, because Nog he became what, like a 1-star admiral or something?
Well, that's a future timeline. He actually became admiral, I think, or captain.
Yeah, Harry might have made Lieutenant JG or lieutenant by that point. By the time Nog made admiral.
Yeah. That was the episode where Cisco got unstuck in time and kept going forward in time.
Yeah. Oh, we also want to talk about the fact that Janeway and what's his name had sex as lizards and had babies.
What, Dakota? Chakotay?
No, it was Dakota. It was Paris.
Oh, Paris? Tom Paris?
Yeah, they've got when they hit past warp 10, it calls them to devolve or evolve.
Oh yeah, where they were re-evolving and then they had kids on the planet. I remember that. Like they were in the gelatinous state for a minute.
They were like
lizard things,
like lizards.
Yeah, they turned into amphibians. Now, the gelatinous one was a different one.
Okay, yeah, because I remember that where they had the kids.
Those look nice. They're like the shin bracers.
Yeah, they're going to be the top part of a boot, right?
Okay.
But the reason I'm asking it's two different ways to sew it closed. If you can see the seam on it.
I like the left side one.
Back it up just a little bit so to focus on that.
I think I like the one on the left.
Hey, Jared, while you're doing that, hey, how long does it take the Windsor Newton to dry after you use it, mix it with paint?
Yeah, I like the one on the left too.
Yeah, it kind of has a more rustic look to it, old, kind of weathered. No, the other one.
This one.
Yeah, that one I like.
All right.
Jared, Jimmy?
I agree.
Oh, the Windsor Newton, when you thin Tamiya down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how long does it take to dry?
It really depends on the ratio. I usually, when I do mess with Tamiya like that, when I'm thinning it down, I just let it sit overnight.
All right, I'm just going to leave it alone then. Like I said, I'm working this American Chavez.
Oh, yeah. Voyager ratings were terrible until Jerry Ryan came off.
Yep, season 3. Dude, you know what's funny? Deep Space Nine was the same way until Worf showed up. Every Star Trek does bad until they bring in like that other character.
It's usually season 3 when a Star Trek series gets good.
Yeah. Like I hate what they did with Enterprise.
Enterprise was people because the guy who took over Paramount hated Star Trek.
Like Enterprise was good.
Yeah, Enterprise was getting good too, and they canceled it.
What was that one where they had where it was like when they were first starting?
That was Enterprise.
Is that it had like the real country song intro and everything?
Did you just say that country?
That
Yeah.
was Firefly.
From there to here.
No, Firefly's pretty good series.
Look, man, I got faith. with the
Firefly.
heart.
We're getting like a weird echo. Testing. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
I did it to myself. Well, it's me.
It's coming from a death note.
Yeah, it's coming on my side. Every time somebody talks, it's coming on my speaker.
Yeah, your speaker moves every time somebody talks.
Yeah, I'm noticing it now.
Modesto.
That's weird.
What'd you change? What'd you do?
I have no idea. I'm sitting on the porch having a beer. I didn't hit anything.
Oh, Jared, Dom, y'all know the struggle of my bareness. I am so upset every time I see somebody with a freaking big barrel chested bareness.
Hey, everybody's doing a WMD look now?
Yeah.
Everybody give them a hard time. Like, your bareness too sexy. Then everybody's doing a big boob bareness now.
You saw those pics I sent you on Instagram where they had those castings that they were bigger than yours.
I know.
I mean, they were huge.
But yeah, they got people like, there's dudes is doing it now, and everybody's like sucking on their daggum.
Oh, I know that dude. I actually contacted him about to see if he could model some stuff for me. And he wasn't able to do it, but he tried. He was trying to find. I was wanting to see if he can do a sludge head or a primeval. He downloads models, modifies them, and he couldn't find anything to work with. But I bet tried to contact him about doing a mantra torso and head. I think that would be right up his alley to do the mantra torso and head.
I ain't gonna lie, Jared, this Cobra Commander head goes great on this body.
Probably Ant-Man body.
That's ain't the Ant-Man. What you call it?
Yeah, I know what it is. It's
the stupid death dealer or whatever.
Yep.
It goes really good on that body though, man. Like if I modified this slightly.
You might even be able to modify it to get another one look like that armor look.
That's the Cray I'm making. This is the body I'm gonna use for Cray. They somebody 3D printed the chest armor.
Yeah.
Cray wears that actually goes on. It can fit on this body.
Wonder if that Taskmaster, the Udon Taskmaster one, would be good to try to re-sculpt some pieces on to make that armor.
It would be.
Oh.
I can't find him at a decent price though.
Yeah, because I mean you got most of the armor.
A lot of figures use that body though.
Yeah.
What's
that all black one with a skateboard? He wears the same armor, though.
Yep, and Scientist Supreme.
Yeah.
Wait, the Scientist Supreme uses it? I can get that body easy.
Yeah, Scientist Supreme uses that and actually has a chest part, which is better for what you need.
Oh, for that Cray? Okay.
Yeah, because what was the other one that has he was in, damn it, what's that?
Night Thrasher.
Yeah, Night Thrasher uses the same mold.
Night Thrasher is expensive as hell. Because he's going to
got
be
one
in
of them.
She-Hulk. He went up.
He's in my fodder drawer.
He's like $60 now.
He might be needing to come out of your fodder drawer.
Yeah, for real.
He might be needing to come out that fodder drawer. He might do.
Night Thrasher.
I've done that before. I used to buy like a lot of wrestling figures for fodder. You buy them like for nothing, then all of a sudden, like those figures are selling for $100.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
I'll buy they'll have like an accessory or something that I want, and I'll buy the figure for that, and it goes into the fodder drawer.
Oh yeah, Keith is Kyle Brown he's been on the show before. He's Pixel Phantom. I'm sorry, dude, I didn't recognize your name. Excuse me for not recognizing your name.
Jared, no love you no more.
I'm also nearly blind without my glasses right now. Since I've been out of the hospital, my eyes have been shit.
That ain't cool, bro. We gotta get that worked on.
Well, I've been healthier, but other than that, I don't know. Apparently, the bad infection makes my eyes better.
I just found a Night Thrasher on eBay for $25.
You shitting me? He went back down? All right, bought.
Well, there's varying ones on here, but this guy's selling it for $25.
That dude's an idiot. How much shipping though?
Doesn't say on here because I'm on my work phone, so it doesn't bring up everything on there. But the average one is 41, 42. They're averaging about between 40 and 90 on the average. Most of them are 40 out of packaging, but this guy's selling it for $90, but it doesn't have all the accessories. It just has the body, which is all you really need anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, $25. Yeah, 25, 42, and yeah, it's not too expensive. You get compared to the 90, but it seems like everybody's varying on their pricing on it.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find that dude those torso print.
Okay. Well, if I can get Night Thrasher at a decent price, problem is, man, the first crate I make, I don't want to sell. I want to keep it, but I ain't willing to. I don't want to put that much money into it.
Shipping is $379.
Damn. Okay.
It's even cheap on the shipping.
Yeah, because it says
It's a
$25 their best offer. You may even be able to bid them down to 20 because it says their best offer.
Okay. This dude must not know
And
what he got.
when I brought up the Night Thrasher on eBay, he's the first ones listed.
Okay.
Because he got 25. This other guy's selling it for 34 with $9 shipping, $40. But see, that's $12.65 shipping. That's ridiculous. So other guy's got it for $27, free 4-day shipping.
Okay.
Yeah, it went down. You just got to look around. There's quite a few of them in the $20-something range.
Yeah, well, I'm down with that. If he went down in price, hell yeah. Because man, like I said, last time I looked up Night Thrashers, new.
Yeah, this guy's got $35. 4-day free shipping, $40, 4-day free shipping. So there's quite a few of them on there.
Okay. I wonder if people started dumping them because he was up and that's driving prices down.
Probably, yeah.
There we go.
He's on Mercari for 23.
I ain't never shopped on Mercari, man. They ain't good. Like, are they trustworthy?
I don't know. I haven't shopped on
It's
Mercari
like
yet.
it's like eBay. It's
Is
all on the individual seller. Make sure you check their feedback before you buy anything, and you should be all right.
Yeah.
Are these the torsos you were talking about? The Metaverse Custom?
No, they were bigger than that one.
Oh,
Yeah, they were huge.
They were big and they had nipples on them.
Yeah.
Hold on.
They were huge. Yeah, it was insane. I don't know who it was, but I found them on Instagram and I screenshot and I sent it over to Gobi. They were more Japanese style.
Yeah.
Like that?
No, they were bigger than that.
Yeah, it was massive, dude.
Was it a Queen's Blade figure?
I love that anime.
I don't know if it was or not.
Queen's Blade, those are X-rated action figures.
You know, I didn't know that. Have you seen the anime?
Maybe.
Yeah. I almost watched that with my kids, not thinking about it.
Holy crap!
Oh Lord!
Yeah.
It's one of those shows where like the whoever's got the most clothes at the end of the battle wins.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You ever watch Freezing, Jared?
No.
Watch Freezing.
I only found like Queen's Blade by accident.
Okay, well, watch if you like really good anime, watch Freezing. Freezing's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I have to see if I still got that photo and send it over to you, Jared, because I mean they were ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was almost like that wrestler chick from Street Fighter.
Cammy?
Yeah, kind of like that, but a little bit bigger.
Wait, Cammy?
No, not Cammy. Remember the wrestling girl?
Armika.
Yeah, remember it was like her, but right around. I think a little bit bigger than hers.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. There's Kyle. Hey, Kyle, you want to get on for a minute? We're getting ready to. Well, we're going to log here in a minute, but you can come on if you want to.
She can take my spot. I'm about to pass the hell out.
I figure we'll call it here in a second.
I've been up since 12 o'clock this morning.
He said Armika. Is that the
It is Armika. It's Armika. It is Rainbow Mika. Yep. Hey man, don't add my Street Fighter knowledge, homie. I will blast you, sir.
Now, back in the day with the arcade machines, I'd take anybody on Capcom games.
All right, Jared, you forcing my hand, buddy. You forcing my hand. Hold on. I'm going to show you one of them. Just one.
Well, I'm not saying about the knowledge of the lore, but
no, not that, homie, not that. Let's see if I can make room for this thing.
Oh, don't you got like 300 of those things?
I do, and this was autographed by the voice actor of Ryu and 2B and one of the girls from Skullgirls. So you see the autographs right there?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah. I wish I had one of those for my PS3.
You want one, Jay? I got you.
I'd love one.
What size you want? I got big ones, small ones.
I'm a big boy.
You got it. All right, I'll bring whenever. Big Lick, man, I got you.
Dude, that's awesome. My hands just have a hard time with like those little game controllers.
Yeah.
I grew up with the arcade consoles.
Now, if you can talk my wife into it, she's got a $400 stick. Good luck getting her off of it, though.
Third Strike and Capcom.
Awesome.
Oh, for real? That's what's up.
Used to compete Third Strike.
Dude, I still play Street Fighter 4, 5, Third Strike. I've gone to Final Round. I'm actually friends with Shin Blanca, who runs Final Round.
Yeah.
I hang out with, when I go, I hang out with like IFC. If anybody knows who I'm talking about, IFC Yipes, Justin Wong, Eli Joe. I'm friends with the guy who started Empire Arcadia.
I don't know who.
Oh,
is that like one of like the Mars Attack things?
Nah, the dude who started Empire Arcadia up in New York, man. I can actually go chill with them dudes. I've been part of the FGC for a long ass time, man.
Get your can of spinach out.
But I'm a what they call a pools monster and a salty sweet guy.
Hey man, I seen your picture with the cowboy hat on. You're looking smooth.
I appreciate that. I try.
You got a cowboy on, a chick kickers on, everything.
I'm a little bit country sometimes. I told you, eh? I'm from.
El Fuerte is my guy on Street Fighter 4.
El Fuerte, yeah. You know he's got an infinite, right? The run stop infinite.
I haven't played in a long time. It's like I used to play every Capcom game ever come out, and I dropped so many quarters in those things.
Dude, they got a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet coming out for like $600. It's gonna have every versus fighting game from Marvel and Capcom on it.
Who's that?
Arcade.
What's that coming out for? Is that just an arcade console?
It's just an arcade console that's coming out for your house.
Oh man. See how much? Geez, that's gonna be expensive.
It's $600, man. Now, mind you, I can build my own.
That's not bad.
No, not for every game. Every game.
But the one-ups are like only like what 2/3 size.
Yeah, 2/3 scale. Yeah,
2/3 scale.
Well worth it though, man. Like this one, you would buy this one. Just I'm if I can, I'm gonna buy two. Literally one to sit aside and let it appreciate in value, because I know it's gonna go up.
Oh yeah, because after a couple months, it's just gonna start skyrocketing.
Yeah, not to mention MVC2 is the game everybody loves, man, out of the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise.
Oh, I remember one time I was playing at the local grocery store. I was playing with they had it's like back in my hometown. It's like one of the places you can play arcade games. It's like in the grocery store.
I mean, yeah, same. Me too, man. The Piggly Wiggly.
It's like Piggly Wiggly, yeah.
Man, MVC
those protective screens keep like the thing like a piece of glass. I thought it was plexiglass.
Yeah. And
I got mad one time, and I just punched the shit out of it, and it just exploded.
It's a real glass.
I was sitting there like, they come over and look, and I was like, oh, what?
You gotta go.
Damn, Jared, you can't be punching things in them big-ass bear paws ears.
So Jared, so Jared, are you telling me I need to like bring consoles and shit, and like we just need to have an awesome good time when I come visit?
We can do that,
bro. I got you. You about to relive your childhood. You about to relive your childhood, homie.
You can't just bring the games. You gotta bring snacks too. What the hell's wrong with you?
I got you. Hey, man, whatever you need, bro. Whatever you need, I got
Yeah,
you. I'll
custom to
provide.
Ryu and
Custom
Akuma.
Ryu and Akuma, and we're on Zangief.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, have you guys seen those new Street Fighter figures coming out? Well,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
showed me those.
they
Man.
are monsters, man. Those are badass.
And they're not the same price as them goddamn Storm collectibles because that's been killing my wallet.
Who is it? Spin Master coming out? Or
Yeah, I think so, man. Look, anything cheaper than Storm collectibles is good for me because like Storm is murdering me.
25 bucks for pretty decent looking 112 scale figures. Like, well, they're not 112; they're Marvel Legends scale,
which is good because I can do Marvel vs. Capcom now.
There you go.
Exactly. I was like, as I seen those, like, am I going to be collecting Street Fighter now?
You are. Did you get the Iron Man from it already? You know the modular Iron Man is from MVC.
I got 2 modular Iron Mans, which I want to see them do a deluxe release of modular Iron Man. Oh, Jada Toys is making them.
What are you talking about with the proton cannon?
Yeah, I want a deluxe with the proton cannon.
Oh, he says Jada Toys is making those Street Fighter guys, I guess.
Or as we call it back,
Jada Toys.
as we called it back in the day,
The same people that are doing the Universal Monsters.
Yep.
Yeah,
And the
that's
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's what he put on there. Same guy's doing the Universal, just as you said. He put it up there.
Like I said, man, that's why we called it protein cannon back in the day. Hit them with the
I haven't
protein
got
cannon.
the Universal Monsters. They look good though. Of course, I haven't seen. I don't see.
Say what now?
The local WalMarts around here suck.
Yeah, they do.
Walmart's over here ain't no better, man. Walmart's over here below.
They're understaffed, and the people they actually got in the toy departments just don't
care.
Doing a Mega Man as well, huh?
Oh yeah, they're doing Mega Man. They're doing a lot of Capcom characters.
Well, did you said dude was posting about himself walking around in the inventories, the stock inventory of Walmart?
Oh, I didn't see that. It's like, yeah, this is a toy, guys. It's a dream, man. Like, you're like, what the hell are you doing back there if you don't work there?
He just didn't care. He just walked back there. Don, why y'all quiet, buddy?
Just listening.
Secretly, Dom's like low key good as hell at fighting games. Like, I can't wait for Keon. Well, I'm gonna whoop that ass.
Yeah, no comments.
Hey man, I see some Canadians whoop ass, man.
Yeah, I have a little bit of experience.
Oh, Dom, it's on. Don't do that to me, Dom. You got me licking my lips, homie.
I play a little.
Yeah, I would play the Capcom games and beat. I wouldn't stop playing them until I beat them with every character, so I can watch their endings for the game.
Yep.
Yep.
Me too.
Same.
All right, so like for Christmas from y'all.
I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I was so pissed at one time I was in the arcade, and I was fighting Apocalypse. I was getting ready to beat him, and some dumb shit just puts a quarter in. Care if I play and hit start.
So he didn't even wait. He just did it.
This is you motherfucker.
I mean, there's rules. There was people had to remember there was rules to the arcade.
I just told him, like, well, it's your quarter, and I just pinned them in the corner and just didn't let them move.
Man, when you put the quarter up, you got next. You don't go in right then.
No, you wait. You ask them, hey man, we good? Yeah, you good? Okay.
Anybody who knew anything would have seen us on the final boss.
So you should have punched him instead of that damn screen.
Exploded his glass.
That's funny though. That's something me and my homeboys talk about, man. Like kids nowadays would not last in arcade days because keyboard warrior, you can't talk at that noise in arcade, man. Because you was face to face with somebody who will bust you in your face.
Yeah, but you know what though? A lot of these kids don't know that. We took it a lot more serious in the arcade.
Dog, we actually had one of the malls around me closed down because of a gang war over Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like these dudes was shooting at each other.
Damn.
That game ruined friendships.
They ruined lives if they're shooting at each other.
Dude, somebody did the spiral cheese and it was over.
Okay, you know when you want to first start learning how to play a game, obviously you don't want to challenge people who've been playing for a while.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I went to a place. There was an arcade in the mall right by my house, and then there was another. It was like a bowling alley, and they had a few games in there too, and that was always quiet. So during the day, like not a lot of people would go to the bowling alley, so I'd go down there to try to learn how to play Street Fighter. So there were always, maybe a few people hanging out. Now, you had the local Asian guys that were all into those games, right? So
yeah.
they had 2 Street Fighter 2 games. Okay, they were the exact same games, one on one side, one on the other, because they knew it was popular. Now these guys were just hanging out. Nobody was really playing. So I went to the empty one, minding my own business. I wanted to learn how to play the game. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's kind of hard to learn when people are challenging you all the time. Or whatever.
Oh, you was fresh meat at that point, man.
Yeah, so you know what the guy does? Eh? This guy walks over as soon as he sees me start to play, and he starts walking over, and I just told him, I go, hey buddy, I said honestly, because nobody was playing the other one. I go, I don't know how to play. I just want to learn. You know what he does? He puts his quarter in. Okay, so what does he do? He beats me first round. So he knocks me out of the game. So what do I do now? I walk over to the other game. So he gets his buddy to play the game that he just beat me on, and comes over, puts a quarter into that one. Almost like he was trying to get rid of me, right?
Yeah, they were. So I'm gonna tell you, man. Like, so if you were new to the arcade scene in certain areas, where were you at this time, Dom? You still in Canada this time?
Oh yeah.
So here's the thing about the old OG FGC, and a problem that was always run into. If you wasn't part of a certain group back in the day, man, they would run you out of an arcade. And I can't act like I wasn't one of the dudes that did it, because when Tekken 4 came out and Tekken 5, well, actually Tekken 5, when Tekken 5 came out, me and my brother was so nasty at it. We would literally, I don't know if you remember back in the day, the console, the cabinets, you could actually plug a home controller into the Tekken 5 cabinet. So it was at a point where me and my brother played the game so much. We got one of those wireless controllers for the PS2. Yeah. He would stand outside the arcade looking in the glass. I would stand inside, and these dudes wouldn't know, they don't know what's going on. And like, I'd pick Jin, I would start a combo, and then I'd put my hands off the controller and let my brother finish it, watch it to the glass. So it was just the FGC back in the day, man. We wasn't inclusive. We was all like gatekeeping like hell.
No. But you want to know something? This wasn't really an arcade though. This was just a freaking bowling alley.
It don't matter, man. To the FGC, that's their holy ground, and you stepped in it. That's why they did that crap.
Oh no. That was my ground. I lived there my whole life, and that was my bowling alley.
Oh, and they some assholes in.
These guys weren't even from. These guys, I didn't even know them from the area. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. You're in my backyard now.
And being jerks. Okay? Yeah, no, that ain't cool, man. You don't come into somebody else's.
What happened? After he knocked me off the first game, I went to the other one. He got his buddy to play the one that he just won, and he came and he challenged me onto this one. I said, buddy, I don't understand what you're doing this for. I said, but I'm telling you now, I want to learn how to play the game. Why don't you just leave me the fuck alone? So anyways, the guy puts his quarter into that one, and the other guy just let the other game die because they didn't even give a shit, right?
Yeah, they just wanted to mess with you.
Yeah, so he knocks me off this. I go back to the original game. All of a sudden, buddy's like, he comes over. I go, buddy, do me a favor. I go, don't put your quarter in. I'm telling you now. I go, I'm not here to freaking waste all my money. I want to learn how to play the fucking game. I go, just leave me the fuck alone. I go, you're in my neighborhood now, eh? And all of a sudden, buddy, what does he do? He turns around, he puts his quarter in, beats me. His buddy comes over, they both start laughing. I knocked them both out. Yeah. And guess what? I learned how to play the game. Because they didn't dare come back there or put a quarter in.
Yeah, man. You got to play the game twice. Once out digitally and once in reality.
You played the game of life and won.
They became that protective screen.
Yeah, you know what though? I told both of them. I said, listen, guys. I said, you know what? I said, either I'm going to learn how to play the game, or I'm going to kick somebody's ass. And they didn't want to listen, so they both
got to take them hard L's in life.
They got deboed.
You're coming into my fucking neighborhood, and you're doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Them kids nowadays, boy, they don't know how. They wouldn't know how to take that message. Like, what's going on?
Oh, I tell my nephew because my nephew's a gamer, right?
I was thinking about that little video you sent me, like when the kid in the '80s hits the walls, like.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking the one in the kid in the 2000s, like, oh, mommy.
Yeah, I remember.
Kids are too soft these days.
Yo, I'll tell you a funny story. Tell you about soft kids and what my wife did to my son. So, they usually you remember when they were giving out the participation trophies?
Mm-hmm.
So my son comes home with one. Mommy, I won. My wife literally grabs it in front of him, shreds that sucker. Like, won what? She's like, he's like, but I won, Mama. She's like, what place did you get? I got third, but we're all winners. She's like, you didn't win, son. She's like, and look, she's like, in life, somebody has to lose and somebody has to win. Otherwise, you won't learn. You know, it's a learning experience.
Yeah, that's a good life lesson right there, buddy.
But you know what though? Now my son's got a goddamn 4 point something GPA because he strives and he pushes himself.
Yeah. That's the problem. Is that the kids don't try hard enough because they're all winners now.
No
You know
child
what,
left behind.
Hey, if you wanted to make a team, regardless of what sport it was back in the day, and you tried out for it and you didn't make it, it's because you weren't good enough.
Exactly.
Right, but then you went back and you
Guess
practiced.
What? You had a choice. You either got better or you moved on to something else.
Exactly. They don't do that these days.
No, man, they want everybody on the team. You can't do that. That's why, like, I hate to say it, man. A lot of them school shootings and stuff happen because them cats don't know how to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So when I lose to you, it's like, oh no, I'm a winner. No, you're not. Or then if I can't win, then you can't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I can't beat you, you can't be here.
Yeah,
That's how they should pass it.
My daughter went ice skating today. It was the first time going ice skating for a birthday party.
Right.
So my wife doesn't have a whole lot of patience with kids. I have a lot more patience. So she calls me. I'm on my way to work, and she's like, "Man, the kids." She just started throwing a fit and didn't want to go on ice. I was like, "I got this." I whipped a fucking U-turn, went over to the ice rink, and I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "I don't know if I can do this." I was like, "First off, your mom tied up your skates wrong." So I laced her up properly. And then I said, they got those little things you can use as a buffer, kind of like a scooter, like a walker.
Oh, you're talking about it's like a walker thing, yeah.
So I said, just use this until you start getting your foot and make sure you kick off left and right, blah, blah, blah. And so her best friend that was there, her older cousin was like 13. She's like, I got this. She's like, I'll take her out. You ain't got to worry about it. I was like, all right. So she went out there, went on ice, did like 4 or 5 laps, and then they went to the birthday party. And then I called her. I was like, and so I was like, I think she wants to try it again. She was like, well, why doesn't she want to do it with me? I was like, you got to have some patience with them. Give a little encouragement. Just don't discourage them. I was like, she's willing to try it again. And if it's not for her, she'll tell me. She's like, you know what? I gave it a shot. It's not my thing. Okay, and she'll move on to something else.
Did you also tell her that if she falls, it's part of it?
Yeah, I was like, you're going to fall down. I was like, I haven't ice skated in 20 years, and I used to be pretty good at it. But, I used to play hockey, but I haven't skated since I was 22.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm 48 now. I go out there, I'm gonna bust my shit.
Oh yeah, I can't even think about it right now. Getting on skates.
But you know to get back up though.
Exactly. And I told her, I was like, you never know if you're gonna be able to do something unless you try it. Sometimes you gotta try it a few times, and if it's not your thing, just that's cool. Move on to the next damn thing.
But at least she gave it a goddamn shot.
Exactly. I was like, don't quit at it, because but she got discouraged because my daughter has a little bit of anxiety here and there, and like with things, she's nervous. She don't want to be embarrassed and stuff. I was like, there was one of the girls that was there. She was 16 years old and she was using a walker out there on the ice. I'm like, look, she's 16 years old. You're 10. I was like, just go out there and have some fun. And then they took her under her wing. She had fun. She skated around the ice rink 3 or 4 times. She fell once. And then she didn't cry. They flipped the thing over. They flipped the thing upside down, made it like a cart, and scooted her around like for a couple, laps, and she had fun.
And that's all that matters, man. You had fun.
Falling was part of the fun.
Oh yeah. No, how many times?
That's a story to tell too, man. Because like when you lose, you got something to tell somebody. Like, hey, man, when you finally overcome that thing, it's like, yo, I can't believe this.
Until you get to old enough where the falling's like, I might not get back up.
I ain't got enough butt behind me to fall down. I fall on the ice, I'm gonna have another crack in my ass.
Well, then you tell the stories of how you survived the great fall of
the great fall of 4 feet.
I could think about before I got sick. I was actually playing that weekend. I got sick. I was planning on going on an ATV ride.
Yep.
With my family. And that's one thing I got to be careful with now. Like, I can't ride like I did when I was younger.
But you got to be careful because you said family.
Mm-hmm.
I did it to myself.
Family.
Hey, you guys know that I didn't even say it once yet, right?
We're proud of you, Dom.
What didn't you say once today?
Well,
What?
The F word.
Why do you do this, Don?
We're not supposed to say the big F word on these live streams. We're family friendly.
Yep, there you goes. You dropped the F.
Family, 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 family.
Is this how our streams are gonna start ending?
Okay, guys, can I tell you something? I was fine, family.
Family, 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 family.
Good Lord, just a bunch of F bombs everywhere.
I swear to God, Don, I hate you.
It's gonna be the new F word.
Jared, you already got my wife on to kill me every time. She goes back and watches the stream. She's like, "Why did someone say it?" Like, I don't know. Shit.
Oh my God! Did she tell you what I did on her post?
No.
She didn't tell you.
No, what happened?
She posted the pictures of your family.
Oh.
Family, family, family.
My comment was the gif of that right there,
Oh, that's funny.
and she laughed. So I'm thinking in my head, she's probably thinking, "You asshole."
So this is a little trick too with Winsor Newton. After you've done some sanding on your figures, even when you get to the finish sanding, you still get some sanding marks.
Mm-hmm.
Just take Winsor Newton and rub it off.
Oh, nice.
No, that stuff is lethal, boy. I love it.
It just
Yeah,
smooths it back out.
It's like a multi-purpose liquid.
I remember Jared used to like, man, get some Winsor Newton. Like, what is this guy talking about? And I'm like, God, dog.
Like all these places where I sand it, nice and smooth now.
You ever heard that saying, duct tape is of the devil? Nah, Winsor Newton is of the devil.
All right, my friends, I think it's time. We're almost 3.5 hours.
Jesus. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. HULK, Hulk Smash Customs. DOM, Dom, because he's crazy. MODSTO. We're gonna leave the rest of us out.
And for everybody still watching,
it wasn't that bad, Jared. God dang. There's a lot of love behind those lyrics, sir.
all right, my friends, thank you again for coming out and hanging out, and everybody that's still online with us.
What is wrong with you if you're still here? Go to sleep.
Hey, now I appreciate everybody coming out and watching us.
I mean, we appreciate him, but still, why are you still here? What is it that what was that movie where he did that at the end of it? Go home. It's over. Why are you still here?
That was
Deadpool.
Was that Van Wilder?
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ferris Bueller,
yeah.
Yeah, why are you still here?
He did it, I think, on one of the Deadpools too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, Jared. Before we go down this rabbit hole, Jared, end the stream.
All right, guys. Thank you for everyone watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And come back next Sunday. We all should see familiar faces. We try to, a lot of us come here every Sunday night and hang out. At least me. Hulk Smash. If it's not me, there is no show. I'm not being arrogant. It's just on my channel.
Yeah.
He's not a password sharer.
To all the watchers, thank you for being part of our family.
There you go.
Got him.
Knew it was coming.
Family, 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 family. Why did you make me do this?
Because it's funny.
All
He's gonna show up one day and sue the shit out of us.
All right, my friends. Thank you again for coming out, hanging out, and customizing with me.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Good fight. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Sure.